Live from New York. Oh boy.
Oh yeah, boys.
We are here. We've got Stu.
Yo, what's up?
We got Spud.
Hello.
We got Paradox.
What's up?
We're all here for the first time in weeks.
Man, this is
Just
it.
for charity. And what charity is that?
BBC Children in Need, of course.
Children in need. We got eye patches and everything.
We do.
Well,
All of
I've
us?
got an eye
Yeah,
patch.
no, I thought I
just
forgot
me.
to buy mine. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
You're greedy guys.
Yeah. man,
He's
it's
not
been a
greedy.
long day.
There we go.
Jesus. We are, I
Fantastic.
think, the first group not to have technical difficulties, actually.
I think
Yeah,
so.
before
Well,
we did.
other
Yeah,
than
this is
Paradox
Oh
on his
yeah.
phone.
I've had a hell of a day.
That is quite a technical
My computer
difficulty.
gave up on me 2 hours before and I've had to factory reset.
Oh, Jesus.
So, yeah.
2 hours ago that happened? What happened? How come you decided to come on 2 hours ago? Why did you leave it so late?
So basically, I've been at school all day. And
Oh,
then I
that's
went
good.
to town for a bit. And
I
I
forgot
caught a
it's
bus
Friday.
home. And then as soon as I got home, I turned on my laptop to realise that it kept blue screening of death anytime I clicked on anything. And I was like, well, shit. So I was like, okay, I'll factory reset. It's fine. But then it took a bit longer than
What the
expected.
What was that? What was that message about hog screw?
None of your business,
What?
dude. Um,
Wow, that was the last stream. That was the
Yeah,
last
whoa.
stream, Stu. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Poor. This is the new. This is daydream.
Oh wow, wow. Okay, that's a.
Stop looking at that. We can't
Yeah.
see it. It's
Yeah,
canon
we
that
can't see that.
see it.
yeah, that's behind us. You can't see that.
Behind.
I did a psychology study today.
A psychology study.
That
Yeah,
go?
well, it didn't, but they're doing a test where they're gonna put me in VR and show me a bunch of like disturbing images and look at where my eyes are looking during the images,
Oh, God.
and they also want me to speak out loud like everything that I think. They want me to go as I do it, and I showed up today, and I got there, and I had an email and it's from 2 hours ago saying don't show up, it's cancelled. We'll do it next week.
Oh.
But it's going to be fun. I can't wait. I'm really excited to do it. And I'm just going to, I don't know. I was deciding whether to try really hard to just be like rude with it. And just like, I'm going to stare at like that guy's dick the whole time. They're going to think I got a problem. Or just do
wow.
it properly. And then they'll be like, oh, he's got a problem.
He's got a mental issue.
Yeah, no matter which way I do it.
That is just an issue generally, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, it's just
You
a
can't win.
general problem.
can't
What's
win.
going on?
Lose-lose.
But yeah, I'm really excited. Have you guys gave any money so far?
Not yet.
Yeah, not really. Not that
No,
much.
not really, not that much. I've heard that you've been delving into your
Only 100
pockets.
quid.
Only 100. Oh, we can beat that.
Yeah.
Only a Honda.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can.
I wish I had that. Do you want to know how much I'm living off
What
for
a
the next
fortune.
week?
Yeah, what's in your bank account?
£15.
And what's your pin?
£15.
Yeah,
Times that by
because-
100. That's how much I got.
True.
A
You have
hundred
like,
and fifty.
what do
No,
you have?
it's-
You have,
that's
like,
not-
5 to 6 times more
Times
money
that
than
by
I have.
100.
Actually, I'm the intelligent one.
Come on, dude. You solved string theory a week ago. You can't
Oh,
do
yeah, we did
15
solve
times
string theory.
100.
Yeah, I can.
150, dude. I told
300,
you.
of course. Duh.
300.
Oh
Obviously.
my god.
Oh man, okay.
I've already figured it out. God damn it, Spud. What does anyone know what children need actually do? Because like,
I do.
I know that they help children in the UK, but like specifically.
Basically, long story short, is that it's, how do I describe it? It's like, for a lot of people who you necessarily wouldn't, like, when you think of children in need, you'd necessarily start thinking of like the obvious
Oakley.
stuff,
Yes.
like disabled kids and whatnot.
Oh.
Oh, right.
Oh, thanks. I thought you were just saying Oakley. I thought you had a question.
I believe it's to help disadvantaged children, isn't it? In the UK, like
Yeah.
kids who have like
Yeah.
struggling lifestyles and
Struggling
they have
in
like
all
shit
sense of the word.
parents.
Oh, so like me.
I forgot
Yeah, I
where I
get it.
was.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Why? Why?
No, my
make it
parents
fun?
are pretty good. I
Oh,
didn't.
okay.
I was already planning on saying that before you said that bit. It was like
That's-
already
yeah.
on the way out.
It's really inventive, like, how they do things. I just love it. It sounds weird.
What do you mean?
But
I don't
no.
get like how they actually help them though. Like, they just get money.
They
Like, for
children.
example-
I think children need pay support other foundations and charities as well. Like
Yeah,
it's
they're
just
very-
like
Seems
there's a
silly.
big like fund company that pays other charities, I believe.
Yeah,
So like
but
they get all the money through like the televisation, and people like us doing streams, and then they fund charities that help like kids who are out in the streets and kids who are being abused at home. So they help the people who usually go into those houses and try and sort stuff out, etc.
yeah.
Oh, that kind of
They
sucks.
also what they also do is they also like say if there's like a terminally ill kid or something like that.
Yeah.
That has like I remember watching a few years ago on Children in Need. There was this really ill kid who him and his brother they were like helping each other out with schoolwork and stuff, and they both loved Doctor Who. So they took the two kids and took them on the Doctor Who set with Matt Smith and Karen Gillan, I think it was, and they just had a day
Oh
doing
yeah, I
that.
remember that.
Oh, I hope they don't do
Yes.
that with our money. That seems
I
like
like
a
how
waste.
you bring Doctor Who into this.
It was
Well,
the first one that came to my mind.
So
But, yeah, I thought that was good too.
didn't they have tea and cakes inside the TARDIS? I think that's what that one was from.
What a
Well, who's the
waste
one
of
that knows
money.
about Doctor Who now?
Ah well, yeah, I was just being sarcastic.
What children would ever want to watch go eat tea and
I
cakes
know,
with
mate.
the new
Honestly.
Doctor
But it's
Who people?
it also helps children who have disabled parents.
See, that sounds
well.
cool. I can get with that. That sounds kind of fun.
Because you know the kids
Yeah,
who
like
have to do all
young
the work
carers.
and stuff,
Ah,
and they
Young
and
carers,
then
innit?
children need help from like
Yeah.
carers and stuff, and
no
all of
way.
so the kids can have a real childhood.
It's
Real
really sad
childhood.
when you hear the stories. It's like kids don't have social lives because they look after their parents every day and they don't have any friends. It's so sad.
I don't know. Doesn't
don't know
happen
why
to a
I'm
lot of
laughing.
people though.
Well, it depends what your definition of looking after your parents is. If you define carer as going down the shops to pick up milk when your mum can't be bothered, then that's very different than like your mum's disabled.
Yes.
I mean, it's fair.
I think it's basically the same.
He raises a very good point.
You know, like if I have to go to the shops for my mum once a month, surely that's like, why am I not a child in need?
Honestly,
I don't
like
do
the
that,
D,
but
innit?
hypothetically, if I did,
yeah.
if you know, if I was a good son once a month,
Quite a good stuff.
if I was to
Boy
once a
actually said
month,
yes.
yeah, she asks like once a week, but you know, if a quarter of the times that I was asked, I said yes, half of those times, what if that?
What if?
Yeah,
What if life?
yeah,
Deep.
That's a good
I like
question.
it. It's a good deep
I know,
question
man.
there, isn't it?
yeah.
We're
real
rather
philosophical.
into our deep question.
I'm kind of sad that DeWitt's not here. He'd be loving this.
Yeah, I need him. He was bringing up something about hyper time earlier. I really want to talk to him about it.
Hyper time?
Hyper
Cool.
time. So it was. I don't want to like misphrase it because he actually knows what he's talking about. So he could actually tell me that like I've not got it right. But from the brief 1 minute conversation that we had during the Mario Kart segment, he said that hyper time is the idea of adding a dimension of time to do something. The idea is that if hyper time exists, you can do time travel where you go back and you change something, and it doesn't like automatically make a paradox if you have hyper time.
That's because you're doing it all in one dimension. We've
Yeah,
discussed
so
this.
I brought it up to again. It was very
It's
brief because
literally-
we were stepping on everyone's toes.
Right,
but
yeah.
I said like, oh, I'm actually really against that because I'm not for added dimensions. We decided that
Exactly.
taking them away is the best. And he was like, no, you can take away spatial dimensions. We're just adding a time one. And I was like, oh, that kind of makes sense. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, I get you.
That's it. But it
Yeah.
only works in one dimension.
Yeah, so we
Physical,
could
one
take
spatial.
out our two
Deep, man.
spatial dimensions, but still add a hypertime dimension, and it would just mean that our theory would still be correct. And his,
Our theory is just correct, isn't it? Let's
yeah,
be
and
honest.
so
Oh,
I
man.
told him, I asked him during this chat. Obviously, I don't know, a lot of people aren't going to listen to this live, I imagine, but we have a 5-hour segment later, me and Spud, just us two, just the physicists, and I asked him if he could come by, and he said he might be able to from like 6 till 7.
Amazing.
So we'll try and get him and
That's
pin him
great.
down and ask him some questions.
Can't wait to watch that stream.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
gonna be rough.
you should.
You should stay up and
Oh no! Oh wow! Ooh.
Honestly, I think it's going to be the best stream.
I do have
Been
to.
happening.
I do have to do stuff in the morning.
what you gotta do?
I'm nothing to do.
run the stream from 8 a.m. till like the rest of
Yeah,
the
so
Well,
just
that's-
stay up.
that's
I'm
not
staying
our
up.
stream, is it? Let's
I'm
be
staying
honest.
up. Just stay up.
Yeah, hopefully not. Hooey,
Yeah.
man.
We're gonna be there until 4 p.m. tomorrow.
I
Sounds
really
fair.
don't see Spud staying up till 4
Mate.
p.m. tomorrow.
Mate,
You might
how
as well
much
if you stay
How
until
much are you
7.
donating if I do, huh?
Oh.
That's it. Bang.
Hmm.
Money in the bank.
I will donate 20 quid.
20 quid if I stay up.
I've already donated 100.
He's already
I
donated
know
£100, so you basically have to stay up already. 5 times.
5 times over.
Yeah, you got to stay up till
Yeah,
4 p.m.
yeah,
5
shit,
times.
Oh my god, Wednesday, here we come.
Just play Red Dead all night, it'll be fine.
I mean, that is the plan.
I don't want to insult your maths, Spud, but I don't think that's. I don't think that's.
I
how...
fucked up on his maths again.
Hopefully, I'm
Actually, no, it is
Wednesday.
Wednesday. It is Wednesday. No, you're right. You're right.
See? Told you.
It is Wednesday.
Exactly.
But I just wanted to double check because you've been off before.
No, I haven't. Don't
You've
lie.
been off
You're
in the
such a
past.
liar. I've never
15,
been off.
15 times 100.
I'm
Yeah.
a genius.
Yeah, dude. Has anyone else been drinking? I've been here since we started.
I've been drinking like a few hours ago.
What have you
Oh,
got?
yeah.
What's your drink of choice?
Oh,
today?
I'm on Smirnoff, man, as always.
Yeah,
No,
so I was on
classy.
Prosecco and I accidentally, I think you heard it on stream, it was doing the afternoon and I took the cork out and it shot off and hit the ceiling and I shit myself. It terrified me. I really wasn't expecting it, I just started
We all,
undoing
like,
the little screw.
silent, like,
I think we were
What was that?
talking, but there was just... And I went, fuck! And obviously I wasn't meant to swear at that point, but it was just such an immediate, terrified reaction. Yeah, Jammy, that's what that was.
I just found out.
Exactly that word.
And scared the crap out of me. I haven't found the dent yet, but I actually haven't found the cork yet either.
Because it's not a
somewhere.
dent, it's a hole, and the cork went through.
Probably. No, I think it has dented something, but I just haven't been in the state of mind. I've not stopped participating since then, so I haven't had time to look for it. I'm gonna look for it now, actually. But
Alright.
I finished that glass, and I was just kind of scared of the prosecco after that, so I switched. I see where it hit. Yeah, okay, cool. I switched to the amaretto, and then I've got this bottle of vodka. I'm gonna be a stew. And
Oh.
I've got like half a bottle of
vodka.
Smirnoff.
I thought you weren't a fan of
I'm
I
not.
thought he wasn't a fan either.
I don't know if I told
'Cause I think
Spud about this already on last week's, but I went
Okay.
I went out to bowling for a friend's birthday party, and afterwards we went back to his one of my friend's house. We was playing Switch, and we were just gaming with the boys, you know, having a little bit of a lads. And
That's like, yeah.
yeah, and this guy, he downs, he doesn't down it all in one, but within like an hour, he goes through 70 cents a litre bottle of Jack Daniels. And he's like, guys,
wow.
I want more to drink, but I've not got anything. And I'm like, oh, well, I can walk you to the petrol station. Everywhere else will be closed, but that'll probably be open. And he's like, yeah, let's go. Oh, I'm fucking sick, bro. And I'm like, oh, yeah, sick, dude. I've never seen him drunk before, so I'm like, yes, let's go. And we walk over to the petrol station. I go in. He's like, Oakley, I shouldn't go in. He's not gonna give you the. And I'm like, yep, I get it. Stop talking. I get it. We're not gonna get served if you go in.
Oh man, he's a smart guy.
Yeah, I was like, all right, that is pretty clever. So I go in and I get the vodka. I come out. I'm like, I'll be £12.50, please, and he gives me £12.50. Actually, he gave me a few days after, but whatever. We go back to his house and we start drinking it, and we get like halfway through. We've had about a quarter each, and I get a text from a lovely lady saying, "Oh man, I'm going to Spice Senorita," and she says, "I'm going to this club." I don't like saying names of places, but do you want to come? And I'm like, hell yes, I do. I'm like, see you later, boys. I'm off. And then apparently 2 minutes after I left, he threw up all over the floor in the bathroom, but still did not hit the toilet at all. And he's like, Oakley, I don't want this Smirnoff. I'll pay for the half, but you take it away. I don't want to see it ever again. And I'm like, yes, good deal. And so I've got a half a bottle of Smirnoff.
Wow, there you go.
And
The story
£12.50.
of
What a fun
Smirnoff.
story.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's apt for the title of the show as well. There you go. First
Yeah.
little drinking snippet.
Yeah,
Day drinking.
but far better than that. All right, forget. In fact, does anyone else have any good stories of the week before I get into the next
What's
one?
happened this week? Let me think.
Man, I just watched
I have a fun
Halloween.
Halloween. How
Oh.
was
Oh,
it?
okay.
Like 2 hours ago.
Oh crap!
Um,
What's it like?
It was. I realized why I haven't seen a horror movie in like 6 years.
Was it bad?
How scary was it on a scale
it
of
bad
1 to
I
Prosecco?
man, all my friends were like, "Man, you you get scared." It was horrible, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I was freaked
Is it more
out.
scarier than killing animals in Red Dead 2?
Look, killing animals in Red Dead 2 is really easy.
Oh, sorry, forgot you were the
Killing-
pro.
Killing that Michael Myers guy apparently much harder.
Shrek?
You know, he's basically Shrek. He looks a lot.
Oh,
like him.
is Mike Myers the same as Michael Myers?
I don't know who's Mike Myers.
The guy who played Shrek.
Ah,
I don't know if
I
it's
don't
the
know.
same guy. Sorry,
I
carry on.
think
I'll
they're
find
very
out.
much different guys.
I'll do some research.
Okay, get going on that one. So this guy, he's just. I mean, it's a classic horror film. I'm not gonna lie, guys. He just sort of runs. He doesn't actually run. He walks, which is quite odd because
It's slower.
he walks quite a long way as well.
Yeah.
But you know, we'll look over that because it's a horror film, and he kills a lot of people. You know,
Oh,
in real gruesome ways.
What's the guy? Who's the actor who does it in Taken? Liam Neeson.
Liam
I
Neeson.
watched one of his recent films that took place entirely on a train journey.
Oh, I heard about that one.
Just one train journey, and the entire movie was based around it being on this train. And you sit there, and sometimes it's quite tense. Sometimes it's quite like, oh my god. But you sit there and you go, how the fuck do you write an entire film and then go, right, this is going to be on one train, it's going to work, it's going to be great, and then you just put Liam Neeson in it, and that's just what makes it work, is that guy.
Because it's Liam Neeson, man.
I mean, yeah, I know, I get it, but like, if someone else did it and it didn't get Liam Neeson, that would be a shit film. But because Liam Neeson's there, it just makes the entire film more tense and more exciting. That was the last kind of film that I watched that made me just question if it was enjoyable or scary and stuff like this.
mine was
That's it.
Venom.
Really?
Well, what makes it?
Venom.
Sat down and I was like, Venom, that Eddie Brock. Wait, who's the character? I know the character's Eddie Brock. Who's the actor?
Tom Hardy.
Tom
Oh,
Hardy.
yeah,
Is he
the best
scary or is he
I
just
heard he's-
attractive?
It's not bad.
All of the above.
I think he's the one who has the most amount, like most people in Britain has a crush on him.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I just found out from a good friend in chat that Michael Myers is a fictional character, not the actor. I'm talking about actors, but that's the
I was
problem.
talking about the.
No, yeah. Mike
a
Myers is
character.
the voice actor who voices Shrek. I think.
That's what I thought you were talking about, but I guess you were like.
Yeah, no.
No.
No. I didn't think that Shrek was in Halloween. Believe it or not.
Hi. Well, there you go. Michael Guy. I don't know who Michael Guy is.
Wait,
Maybe
who's Michael
someone
Goff?
like I don't know. Jamie's just put it in chat. You know, Michael Goff.
Michael Goff?
Michael Goffman.
Dude,
Who's Goffman?
have you ever seen, like, a goth? I don't see many goths.
I don't see. I mean, I see people with
actually,
real
that's
coloured
true.
hair. You know?
Yeah, but coloured
Well,
hair's
yeah,
more
but
of, like,
they claim to be emo, don't they?
There's a lot of. I mean, not all
yeah,
of them. That's
coloured hair
generalising.
is... Coloured hair is... Okay, fine. If we go generalise, coloured hair
No,
is a lot
wait,
more
no,
emo.
we're not generalising.
No,
I
no,
thought
no.
coloured hair was
It
more of a socialist thing.
I don't know, man. Like, all the emos in my school all had coloured hair.
Really?
So I used to, you know, have you seen the picture of emo me? Like,
Yes,
No.
actually.
I can't say that I have. Oakley boy, send me the picture.
I will, I'll find it.
but anyway, all the people I hung out with were emos as well, and they just all had like different coloured hair. Like one of them had like bright blue, the other one had like I don't know. I'm not a fan of green. She had like
Right.
puke green.
There's
just
someone at our
horrible.
uni that has that. It really pisses me off.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just horrendously bad.
I feel
There's a
really
lot of
strongly
people
about it.
worst, one of the worst colours.
Yeah.
And there was like someone with red hair, but like it was always all the emos who had really coloured hair and stuff. In my school, anyway.
Our
So-
school had, like, real emos that, like, cut the wrists and stuff. Like,
Oh, that was
it was just bad.
that was basically all them.
Jamie.
We're not allowed to have coloured hair in our school.
Have you guys seen that weird? Well, obviously you've seen it, but how much do you guys enjoy or not enjoy the weird flex but okay
I
thing?
quite
I
enjoyed
actually
them.
love
Oh, I
it. I love it
Thank
so
God,
much.
it is my favourite thing to say, and everyone was getting upset with me during Mario Kart 'cause I kept
Oh,
saying
weird
it.
flex, but okay.
Weird flex, but okay.
I like it.
It works.
I kept hearing you say it, and I just kept laughing my
You
head
could
off.
say any sentence ever, and you could respond with weird flex, but okay, and it would work.
Flex,
You know?
okay.
Weird flex, but okay. Yes,
Hi,
Willow's Way. We do know that Children in Need is next week, but
That's why
we
we're
need
doing
to
it
raise
this
the
week.
money now. Money makes the world smile, and so
And
we're raising
children
it early.
smile.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
weird
that would have been a
flex,
good
but okay.
quote.
On their TV show.
Weird flex,
Funny
but
makes
alright.
the children smile.
Weird flex, but okay.
Oh. David thought it was funny as well, but then he stopped laughing when everyone shouted at me.
Oh, that's because Oakley's whipped, basically.
Yeah.
He won't
No,
follow
David's
the-
whipped. Whoa.
Oh,
Not
sorry,
me.
yeah.
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 Oh, David. Oh, you're not whipped. You can-
Yeah, I'll do all right. That's my new best response as well. I do all right. I sent it to my dad. I was showing my dad me in my Spider-Man costume.
Weird flex, but okay.
I was in a Spider-Man costume for Halloween. And I showed my dad it, and he was like, "Oh man, I bet you got all the girls." And I was like, "Oh, I do all right." And he was just like, "Okay, that's
Spider. Spider.
she's in the conversation."
All
At
the
1 p.m.
girls, Spider.
She's like, "You just be careful, son." I'm like, "I
Don't,
will."
don't the female spiders eat the male spiders when they
Only
after
the Black
they've had
Widows.
sex?
That's
Oh,
where
only
the
Black
phrase
Widows.
widow
Oh,
comes
okay.
from. Yeah. Because widows, I don't know. No, isn't it grasshoppers or something?
No, praying mantis.
Praying mantis, that's the one. Basically a grasshopper, I mean, come on. Basically
Wow.
the same.
What grasshoppers in Kung Fu Panda?
Weird flex, but okay. That's gonna be so not funny in like a day.
No. At the end of your like really long hours of streaming, you'll just show up like weird flex. You're like, no.
Nah, man. Oh no, it's gonna be fun. At least for another week for me. I'm gonna like it, but it's weird because usually I'm pretty quick on the this meme's been overused, but this one's really tickled me.
Weird flex, but okay.
There was this guy where we would like at uni and we're doing programming, and just every time someone said any phrase with flex, but okay.
User in your channel
And
timed
it
out.
started getting really, really frustrating. But at the same time, it was funny every single
Who did we
time.
just lose?
Just
Okay.
Tractor, don't worry about
Sorry.
it.
Oh,
Hopefully
yeah.
the stream's still going.
Oh yeah, because he's not winning it.
But yeah, it's one of the phrases that shows up on the screen behind us every now and again. Because I should have set it to show like every fifth one because it's just so funny. Weird flex, but okay.
Willow's Way has asked, do you think we can beat last year's grand total?
What was last
Is
year's
that-
grand
is
total?
that-
was last
is that-
year.
Let
is
me
it
tell
genuine?
you, Oakley B, last year's grand total was £60.7 million.
Weird
Oh,
flex,
I thought you
okay.
meant like.
We didn't do one last year.
I thought you meant for yeah, but like stand up to what cancer? Stand up to children.
We're gonna actually personally beat that goal.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna beat that on our own.
Just RASA. We're gonna do it.
Just day drinking in the next 2 hours. We're
Just
gonna
a
beat
big
that.
bang.
Stand up to children should have been our title, not gonna lie.
I know.
Yeah,
I actually
Why-
wanted
wait,
to do.
why do you want to stand up against children?
That's paradox, mate. You need to
Exactly.
explain yourself.
Well,
properly.
children
mate,
are there
yeah,
at the
come on,
perfect
you-
height, you
I
know.
remember. Fun story for anyone watching. We had a team meeting a few weeks ago. Well,
Weird
last
flex,
week, I
but
think
okay.
it was. but we were discussing what we should name the stream, and then I think it was Oakley said, "Why don't we name it Stand Up for Children?"
Yeah.
No, what was it?
Poor
Stand Up.
Yeah,
that work?
something to do with cancer standing up or something like that.
Stand Up. It was Stand Up to Children.
Yeah.
That was the one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's pretty good because then we could use the same assets because it was all SUTC,
Oh yeah.
so
I
it'd
love
just be a
that.
lot easier.
Who knows? Do you? How much are you guys thinking they're gonna raise? We are.
We should all make bets actually,
I
and
think
whoever's
we
the
should.
closest, we should all give them like a fiver.
Yeah, them a
Who's this?
fiver.
Who we
should
give-
all
We
give-
should
to?
bet on what the grand total for Children in Need's going to be,
Okay, I
and
think
whoever
it's
gets
gonna
the
be.
closest bet.
I think it's
gets
going to be
a fiver.
because I'm going to be that guy. 69 million.
69 million.
Okay. Wait, before we decide, we should decide the rules. Are we doing prices right or just who's closest? Are you allowed to
Oh
go
my
over?
God. Who knows, mate? Whoever's closest, I think.
Whoever's
Okay.
closest, yeah.
Well, Spud
Wait.
didn't know prices right rules till last week, so
Neither did I. Wait, I.
so neither did I. Good one, dude.
Weird flex, but okay.
Weird flex, but okay. Sorry. So what's your Stu? What are you? You're allowed to
69
be
million.
over. Okay, Spud.
And we'll go with 90 million.
Whoa.
Jesus, it's Paradox.
He's
I'm
got
optimistic.
big.
What are we doing closest to?
Closest to what the new grand total is for children in need this year.
Okay.
Last year was
it's gonna be-
60.7.
Who am I
think
paying
it's
my
gonna
money to,
be-
by the way? Who does need?
I think it's going to be 55.8.
All right, and I'm gonna go 70.
70.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
Wait,
Wait,
what did you go for,
happens if
Paradox?
it's
So actually,
69.1?
can I go
I
back?
still win, right?
No,
gonna go-
Paradox. Whatever you just said.
No, I said
What did you say?
55.8.
So
So
I will.
whoever is closest, everyone else has to give £5 to children in need.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
a good
Okay.
idea. Yeah.
User joined your
I
channel.
like
That's a good
it.
way of doing
I
it.
think
And then
that's-
if we try to follow it up, no one's going to really be able to tell anyway. So
then
it
we're
works.
still winning.
Yeah, it works
Okay,
for
guys,
everyone.
I donated.
Yeah, everyone has to post screenshots.
And what happens if I just be like, take out like 5 from my £100 donation right now?
No, that doesn't count. It's got to be
That
a new
doesn't count.
five.
It's starting now, boy.
Yeah, starting
No.
now. That £100 doesn't even
No.
exist. It's gone into the ether. It's a
In
I
the
mean, I
FIFA.
could probably get it. I could probably get it
Oh,
back.
Willow's
so-
Way bets 63.5 million. We've got it.
62.5. Get that on record.
Yeah, get it
that
on record.
Bang.
Bam.
You have to
Oh
pay
man, that's
$5
cool
you have to
actually.
pay £5 now.
Yeah, Willow, you have to now pay £5 if you lose as well. Like, you're in the game.
That's it. It's a game of
Yeah.
life. We will find you. Much
Yeah.
like
We will ask you
gonna-
to donate.
We're going to ask you to confirm that you've sent it and then not follow up after that. So you better.
I mean, of course, donate now if you can, though. Everyone in chat. Because
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone should.
everyone should
the
donate.
children are in need.
If you wait long enough, a few of the messages behind us are like fun little maths challenges for how much you should donate. Like
Exactly.
the one of them is not to spoil I won't spoil all of them, but one's take the last 10
I don't think we've seen all of them, have we yet?
No, there's 100 messages, 101 actually.
Oh.
Take the
Oh,
last 10
oh.
statements in your bank account, take everything to the right of the decimal point, so only the pennies, add them all together and donate that. So it'll be at most 90.
God.
It'll be at most
Hey,
£9.
Spud, Can you?
Guys, we've had a donation from Fezzle.
Oh,
Oh,
what we got?
wow.
I've just gone on. I don't know when this was. I apologise. Thank you very much, Fezzle. I know who you are.
Hey,
Thank
Spud,
you.
as a challenge, you need to spell out your Twitter handle.
Spell out my Twitter handle.
Yeah.
Man, you don't understand me. Do I need the at though?
Yeah.
What is that actual at sign called though? That's the
No,
question.
it doesn't matter. You got to spell it now. You can't stop looking it
Ah.
up.
SPUDDYLICIOUS.
That's not fair. He saw it earlier.
I have
He
to do it
prepared
anyway.
it.
I have to do it all the time.
He
but
saw
it's
it
not my
earlier.
name, though.
He
Like,
saw it
guys.
earlier. He's
Guys.
cheating.
Oh, what a
He's
god.
I
cheating.
just went on Twitter.
Yeah, tell me what Paradox's handle is.
That's... Oh my god, I don't even know.
Got him.
Like that.
Got him.
What's my Twitter handle?
Yours is actually
Gamer Stew.
at Nox Crew Gamer Stew.
Nah, you're
No, it
both
isn't.
wrong. Gamerstew underscore.
Have you changed it again?
It's Gamerstew underscore. I have to write it every week. So.
Underscore, yeah.
Yeah. Well, then I think it's a little bit biased.
Yeah, well, that's why I asked you to spell it, not me. Spud, that's
Amazing.
disappointing. You can't spell any of your friends.
Yeah, it's a bit too much of a
I can spell some of my
of
friends.
an ego if I put RASA
Nah,
Game of
dude.
Stew, isn't
Prove it, Spud. Spell some of
Prove
your
it.
friends.
We've hit our
at-
target.
RASA
No, wrong.
underscore
SOMEOFYO. You are friends. Some of your friends.
Weird flex,
You
but
are
okay.
hilarious.
Facts,
Has
dude.
anyone ever told you that?
I was prepping that one.
The oldest one in the book.
That was sat in the bank all day. Ever since I wrote that
User disconnected
message.
from your channel.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I was like, he's definitely
Oh.
going to be able to spell his Twitter, but he's never going to see the little 1-2 come in. Tricked him. Oh, gosh.
man.
That was good.
Bear Jaracus, 57 pence. That is
Well,
quite
oh,
the
that's
bet.
his bet. Well, I
That's
guess
quite the bet.
Thank you.
if as long as they go below like 30 million, it'll be real win. So that's a
You
pretty
will.
good odds, you know, based purely on numbers. You know,
If
he has
they
like a
really-
lot of the numbers.
Really bum out.
Although Spud has infinite numbers after whatever your number was. Luckily, we record this. 'Cause-
90 million.
yeah,
luckily
90
we
million.
could just cut this all out.
Yeah, Spud's got infinity minus 90 million numbers. So, well,
I think it's
infinity
gonna-
minus like 30 million, 20 something million. We don't need to do the math. That's not what this is about. 21 million.
This is about the children.
Yes, that's important. It's all about the children. So everyone,
It is.
go download Tinder Yellow, or whatever it's called, and start talking to some kids, and
In
then
the
let
yellow.
them
I
know
mean, that's
that they're
how about
special.
in-
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Blah, blah,
Let them know that you
Do
care.
not do that.
blah.
Tell them
Very
you want to
illegal.
you want to play some video games with them. You want to help them out in this trying time.
Help children in
No.
need. Children in
Yeah.
need is a children indeed.
Yeah.
Saying you want to play games with them is like a euphemism for something on there.
Hey, do you want
Paradox,
to play games
It's only
with
a
us?
euphemism if you say it's a euphemism, you know?
Yeah,
Oakley
it's
man,
it's like when you
legit.
it's like when you make like
It's like if
a
Oakley
hint.
asks you, Paradox.
Yeah.
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 Anyway, in
Yeah.
that little segment, we lost about 3 viewers. It's okay. We'll bring it back.
Weird flex, but okay.
Weird flex, but okay. It's all right though, because all the viewers that we lose are like RASA members. They're not like
Oh,
you know
yeah.
the actual viewers are all coming in.
Day drink.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
all know that the massive viewers just don't like watching our stream.
Yeah, you see, they're a bit jealous.
They-
If you
They
actually,
see it and they're just like, oh, these guys, they get all the fucking money.
if you look at whenever we post something to the RAS channel, I didn't want to say, you know, it's a bit of a weird flex, but I'm going to put it out there.
User joined your channel.
Whenever they post something to the RAS channel, if you wait 1 week, it gets maybe like 10 views, 20 views, 30 views, 40 views, 50 views. We post an episode, it gets like 70. It's a bit of a weird flex,
Bang.
but
Look at that weird flex, but
Let's
okay.
also remember that one day drinking stream managed to raise the equivalent funds of practically every stream RASA did before combined. So
weird
Other-
flex, but okay.
Wow.
This
you know.
one, because this
And
one
it-
is going to
Do
quadruple.
you know how day
Hmm.
drinking all started? When Oakley decided to join me in a PUBG stream,
Yeah,
on
dude.
a charity stream.
There you go. Back to the
But
day.
technically, charity streams made day drinking.
I hate talking about the money though. Everyone brings it up in every meeting that we do,
Exactly.
and
Oh, yeah.
I actually hate talking about it. It's just
I
so
really don't. I really
yeah.
don't care.
It's
but
a
we didn't
really
ask
weird
for it.
flex.
It is a weird
like,
flex. It is.
and it's not okay.
But we didn't ask for them today. Actually, we warned them not to.
Yeah, no, it's just like you know, I feel like it sets like this expectation, and it's not. It was very much a one-off deal.
It was just like, look what we can do, guys, if we all stream, and they were like, no.
Yeah,
I tried, guys. I tried.
Oh man.
yeah. Says the guy on his phone.
Thank you to Emily for donating
God.
£10.
Oh,
Oh, thanks,
Emily,
Emily.
Emily and
Thank you.
Hannah, thank you.
Thank you, Emily. That might be Emily. Thanks.
Yeah, I have a
Thanks,
good
kid.
feeling.
I have a good feeling.
I love Emily and Hannah. They're my
Emily
if I was
and
to
Hannah,
pick
both
a
of them.
favourite girl of the past 24 hours, it
Really?
would be Hannah and Emily.
I mean, that's both. That's
Yep,
two. There.
they
Hannah
she,
and the gang. Thanks
Yep,
to Hannah
Emily
and
and the gang. No, Emily gets to be
It's
leading.
now Emily, yeah.
Yeah.
If Hannah donates.
Emily and
I
It's
have a
like
question, by the way.
Yeah?
Nice and stupid. What is gift aid?
It's if you pay taxes, the basically. Oh, this is not maybe not what it is, but my understanding is that if you pay taxes, they take some of the tax money and put it towards children in need.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
pay taxes, then
Yes.
they contact HM Revenue and Customs, and they're like, "Hey, does this person pay taxes?" And they go, "Well, he's got the right amount of money going into his bank account and shit like this." And they go, "Okay, thank you." And then they go, "Yeah, they give the money."
Which is
basically.
annoying because a lot of people that I know don't pay taxes have selected gift
I
aid,
pay taxes.
and it's such a waste of time.
I actually do pay taxes, so it's
Yeah, I know.
actually really beneficial for me.
Yeah, you gave it's 25%, isn't it? Or 20?
25 quid I give.
Shit,
if
dude.
you get gift aid
Oh
as well.
man, Spud, he actually did give another £25 then. You actually do need to stay up tough. He gave another
God
25
damn
that
it.
we didn't account for. You said the
Wait,
100
hang on,
didn't count.
That's Thursday now. He has to
Loophole,
get-
dude. No,
Thursday, here we go, ladies.
no, because Spud said the 100 didn't count, but he didn't say the gift
Exactly.
aid didn't. So
Yeah, I didn't. So you've won. You've
you
won.
win.
Oh,
And
okay.
because you didn't go over, you can't now go over. It's already too late. You've already won. So he's
what
just got to do.
what about all the fuel money I paid?
He's just got to do
All
two
the
four.
fuel money you paid. Honestly.
Did you not also pay for fuel, Spud?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
but it did cost him 50 quid, did it, Spud?
Yeah, it did.
How much did it cost
60.
you?
Alright, enough of this. Alright, everyone calm down.
So I
paid
started,
60,
uh,
I'd like it to be known now.
I started working for Deliveroo.
That's
Finally.
fantastic.
Yeah. And I found out, but forget that. That's irrelevant to my story. It's the box that they give you to hold the food that keeps it warm. Now, and I don't want to blow your minds, but it also keeps stuff cold.
Whoa.
And so I've just got a bag of ice in there at the moment, and I just keep reaching in and pulling out some ice and putting it in my cup, and it's amazing.
That's real classy. That's
Yeah.
real classy.
So I found out that a lot of I've been ordering from Uber Eats a few times, and I've discovered, and I asked one of the drivers, I was like, why are you, so they put themselves down as bicycles
Oh
for
yeah.
some weird reason on Uber Eats.
I wonder who. What?
So
That seems weird. Yeah.
So I asked him why, and he said, we get more money because it thinks we're doing more distance on the bike. And I was like,
that's interesting.
Shit, really? And he was like, yeah, that's what everyone's been telling me. So like everyone I've had has always been on a bike, but they've all driven cars. So I'm like, so does that actually get you more money? So I'm not sure. But apparently all these guys also apply for every other delivery company. So they have like a wide range of delivery stuff. They can sit on their car with all the apps open and say Deliveroo gets them something, they go do Deliveroo. Then Uber Eats gets them something, they go and do the Uber Eats.
That guy lied to you. Not from first-hand experience. I don't know how I know this. It's just something that I know. But the only reason to register for a bike if you're in a car is if you don't have a private hire license, which is just obviously illegal and messed up, and you shouldn't do it. And
okay.
But if you drive a car and
Buddy,
you
joined
tell
your
them that
channel.
you drive a car, Ranger, get out. If you drive a car and you tell them that you drive a car, they will give you extra money. So he's just straight up lying. They give you more money for driving
Buddy
a car
was
because
kicked
they
out
know
of
that
your
you
channel.
pay petrol. They give, I think it's like 90 pence or 9 pence per kilometre. Whereas on a bike, they know that you're not paying for petrol, so they just pay you the normal rate. So they're actually losing a little bit of money, but they're also saving money because they don't have to buy a private hire license. But I think it's pretty illegal.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Do you have a private? Or
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I love this little box
that
thing.
doesn't sound like it.
I love this box. Let's get back to the box.
Weird flex,
It's got
but okay.
ice. It's got ice in it.
I feel like I should drink every time someone says weird things. Okay.
Oh yeah, dude, that's a good game. I like this
That's
one.
good.
Except you can't tell people that. We should have
Yeah,
made.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Now it's kind of ruined because everyone's just gonna be like weird flex, but
No.
okay. Weird flex, but okay. Weird flex, but okay. I hate
it's gotta
that.
Work. It's
Oh
gotta
my
work.
god.
All
No.
right.
Someone has to laugh. Someone has to laugh.
Okay. Oh well, I'll laugh every time. It's so funny.
I will too. Like, it's
But
fucking-
there's this like we play Ring of Fire and everyone knows Ring of Fire, King's Cup, whatever you want to call it. And
Yeah.
when you get
Yeah.
the jack, you make up your own rule, and someone will be like, "Oh, if you say someone's name, everyone has to drink," and then every someone will just probably me will think that they're funny
no.
and say, "Okay," and now everyone has to drink 3 times, and it's just not funny.
It was the worst. The worst one was up in Scotland when I went. Oh yeah, every time Bush says something. Every time Bush drinks, Oakley has to drink. But then I forgot that every time Oakley drinks, I have to drink.
Yeah, and every time you have
And
to
then
drink, Bush
Oakley
has to
was like,
drink.
"Ah, Stu, you fucking idiot!" I was like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah. I love that game. I love all drinking games. Any drinking games are real. Got
Oh
a
no,
real
we need to do
solid
that again.
place
The
in my
next
heart.
time we do a meetup, we need to do that game.
Yeah, dude. Next week,
Oh,
Next
okay.
tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
I'm
down for tomorrow.
gonna be sleeping tomorrow, dude.
I'm gonna not be sleeping.
I'm gonna be drunk until 4. Weird flex. But
Weird.
I was gonna say it, but I
Get
was
drinking,
like,
Stu.
I wish I had a shot glass near me. I got a smaller glass, but it's not like I definitely couldn't fill it. But yeah, anyway, this box, godsend, dude. I might never drive from again. But because
But you
this
got the
box, I don't need to move anymore. Like that
Right,
was what I
that's
was
it.
going for. I wanted to get a freezer for my ice, and they just gave it me for free.
Wait, that's just like having a mini fridge, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, I need to
Basically.
sign up to Deliveroo. I've just-
obviously
oh,
it's
I've
got like a
worked it out.
timer on it.
Make
Like
sure you sign up as a bicycle so you don't have to do it.
it'll so far it's been there for about 4 or 5 hours, and it's still cold.
Really?
It's still
pretty-
ice. It's still frozen.
That's actually
pretty
pretty good.
Yeah, and so it's all right, and it's not got like there's no water at the bottom yet. That's going to be a real pain in the ass whenever that happens. But so far,
About 6 in the morning, gonna hear Oakley go, "Fuck."
oh yeah, I can't wait. Well, I'm just going to have to empty it out because it's going to ruin. I am going to drive for them again. It's going to ruin all the food if it's all wet. So, I don't know. I'll have to put it in the dryer. It's quite small though, actually.
Weird
Smaller
flex,
than
but
I
okay.
think. Yeah. A little bit. I keep looking at it, and I keep trying to come up with like a way to incorporate it into the stream. I've got a beer pong set that my nan bought me, and I have no idea what to do with it. But I just think it's so
Weird flex,
cool.
but okay.
Yeah. I went home and I went to see her, and she's like, "Oh, Oakley, make sure when you see your mom, tell her to give you that beer pong set."
Why
It's
did
like-
your nan give you this?
Because she's a lad, dude. I was like, "No, that's so funny." And she's like, "I thought you'd like it." I'm like, "Oh, I do." She's like, "It seems quite fun. I was going to get one for me and your granddad." I was like, "Oh, you'd love it. It's really good. Yeah, I've heard of it."
Oh, man, your grandparent and your grandma sound sick.
Yeah, dude, they go to the pub, and they're there till like 3 in the morning. They go out like as late as me. It's fucking crazy.
What about your, what's your parents like? Are your
My
parents like that?
my dad likes to drink, but not like that. They're pretty crazy. my auntie too. But my
I
mum and
see
dad
where
not
you
really.
got
Oh,
those
my
genes
aunt
from.
is
Okay.
good.
Yeah,
My aunt
definitely.
just loves alcohol.
Yeah, everyone in my
I-
family does.
Everyone
really,
has
like
like
my
that
mum.
drunk aunt.
I seriously. Oh, that yeah, auntie, my aunt.
Oh,
She's
you about to
the-
say a name?
Well, I was about to say her name, and then I was like, oh shit.
Auntie
No,
Ding Dong.
my aunt is the drunk one in our family, and
Really?
I very fully support her, and I quite enjoy drinking because
My,
she's like, Stu, get a drink, Stu. I'm like, yes.
My nan and
Dude, why
granddad
aren't
like to
you
get drunk,
drinking?
but on their own. They don't like to get drunk with like. Well, they like to drink with us, but they don't like to get drunk with us. But they tell us a lot of stories about how smashed they are. Like the other week, not even when they were young.
I don't want to get smashed with with Oakley because he's
Yeah,
so
it's
uncool.
boring. But my auntie and I are in good competition for like family drunk. I
No,
feel.
I need to. Like my auntie, every time we sit down for dinner or just any meal, she's like, Stu, why aren't you drinking? I'm like, alright.
I'll drive to my auntie's house. She's like, "Oh, do you want some wine?" And I'm like, "I've just drove." And she's like, "Go on, just do one." I'm like, "No, it's bad."
You're not drunk. You're fucking. Oh, you're never gonna be the family drunk.
Yeah, go on, you need it. Make you feel
You're
better.
I can actually just see your aunt say like, "You're never gonna be the family drunk." Oakley. You're just like, "What?"
You're never gonna beat me, and I'll be like, "Oh, well, you're gonna die before I do." So, joke's on you. I'm just saving up for my good years.
wait, aren't these your good years?
I don't know. We'll see.
I'm this last year's been pretty good for me. I've been quite enjoying my life.
Yeah, you're
Have you?
loving life.
Yeah, man, life is good.
I don't know.
I don't
went
have
through.
don't have any student debt like some of these idiots.
I love student debt. Keeps me
Well, I'm
alive.
actually a big fan.
Yeah,
Weird flex, but okay.
it is.
Cheers.
But
I'm a big fan of my $1 overdraft. Actually, you know,
Oh.
that's the bonus. of
How
student.
far
You
into
get
it
the
are you?
student, like, oh, well, let me tell you.
this bush is funny. Sorry.
You've already spent it all, haven't you?
How far in are you,
Yeah,
Spud? Go on,
we're-
go on.
I mean, we're a little bit.
You can type it. Type it in the chat. Don't say it out loud. Just give us a little type.
Type it in the chat.
I
I'm
won't
not
say
even
it.
that far in. I'm only like 20 now. In.
£20.
Yeah.
I've never
managed it.
done
I mean, we're only halfway through the fucking time.
Not even touched mine. Oh, thank you for the bits as well. Yeah, I didn't even realise.
Oh, who gave us bits? Oh, thanks.
I love
Bush.
it.
You.
What,
Do you reckon
you-
bits are edible? I feel
Bush.
like they could be.
Possibly.
£20 pretty bad, Spud, considering there's another like 2 months till the next.
Well, yeah,
Like
I know.
you're already in the negative, and there's 2 months to go.
Just let's
And
not
you
talk
don't
about it,
drink.
honestly.
What do you spend your money
I
on?
don't. Clothes.
Clothes. That's
he
pretty
spent-
gay,
he
dude.
spent it on,
That
he
is
spent it
quite-
on his fuel for.
That's very like unironically.
It wasn't all on clothes.
What else was
A
it?
lot.
What's the name? What's the name of your car
Condoms.
again, Spud? I forgot it. and I'm
Clifford.
like- Clifford,
the,
yeah,
Clifford the
Clifford.
big red Clio.
I love Clifford. Clifford is amazing.
He spent it
Yeah.
all on gambling and condoms. That's my
Yeah.
bet.
I thought that's what you do, Oakley.
No, I've actually not gambled this year yet, but I'm in the works.
Aren't you gambling right now with this bet?
I guess kind of. I'm not. When I
First
consider
gamble of the
gambling
year.
like £100 or
Wait.
more. You know, it's got to be a real bet.
Oh, okay. Okay. So if you win, I will donate a 50 quid.
No, I'm not.
50
Wait, if I win
quid.
what?
Wait,
If
what?
you
I wanna hear the
win
odds.
being the closest, you win being the closest to the.
Okay,
Okay.
I can't take those odds. I'm not in a position to take these That's why I've not gambled this year. It's nothing to do with not wanting to. It's the card.
It's just a bad plan.
Yeah.
Did you not go to? Oh no, you didn't go to the casino in summer because no one wanted to go.
No. I usually
It's
go to
such
the
a
casino
nice-
here once a year.
I have lost my casino card. I need to find it. It's in my room somewhere.
I always go.
Casino card?
Yeah, man.
What does it do?
It
Yeah.
lets me into the
It
casino.
lets you in. You get like a. It's so they know.
Why?
They track your spending, Spud. So
Basically,
they can,
yeah, but
like,
we don't.
target
I
you,
don't use
basically.
it. I
Oh,
don't
I
use
see.
it. Just so what they don't track my spending.
I love it. I use it all the time.
The first
Thank you for another
the first
100 bits.
the first thing that the guy said, like one of the other people I was with was like, "Oh, don't use your card to put your money in." Why? Oh, they'll track you and
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. I do it anyway. I
And,
like it.
and Adam uses his all the fucking time, and I was like, "Adam, what are you doing?" He's like, "It's fine, man." He just puts it
Well,
in
I've
the
always
machine.
lost, so I figured now that they know that
I've
I'm
been-
losing all the time, eventually they're
been
gonna pay
winning.
out.
I've been winning. I got like I think I got 50 quid. One of
Wow.
the one
Oh,
of
that's
the
not a lot.
nights.
That's not real gambling,
wasn't.
dude. It's got to be
Wasn't
100,
lot.
triple
But
digits
man,
at
was it
bust.
a high? It was such a buzz though.
Yeah.
And then I lost it because I had to spend money to spend the night at a hotel.
Aw. I always once a year I go gambling to the same casino with the same girl. It's just friendly. We go once a year, and we haven't done it this year yet. It's like every school year, and I think we're waiting until January when the next loan comes in. But I've got a big gambling trip coming up, and it's obviously it's final year, so I've got to make the most of it. So
I need
usually.
I need to message you like, how'd you go? Fucking
Yeah.
shit.
Usually I take out like 100 with me, and I think I'm gonna go 200 this year.
Ooh.
And I'll stay until I've either my theory is that I'm either gonna spend it all or I'm gonna double it. One of the two is gonna happen. I'm not leaving till it does. And so far I'm down 200 pounds. So
Doesn't sound like a good plan.
yeah, but what if it works? You know?
I mean, it won't.
Cheers,
Yeah, but what
Bush,
if it
for
does?
something.
She's won every time as well. Every time that we've went,
Bush
she's
just
won 100
subscribed
pounds.
as well,
So I've
guys.
just gave her 100 pounds
That's
to come
good.
to the casino with me. Thank you, Bush.
I would love Bush.
I mean, it's a way to pay for it, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
we need
It's a
to
cheap,
do a day drinking episode with Bush.
I
That would be
actually
fucking
told him that
hilarious.
if he said that he was getting back about 9 beer for the stream. And I told him if he had told me that, I would have got him in here. I would have sorted him out. But I didn't know he would be here. I
Oh,
wanted
man.
to get him since Scotland. I think we talked about it on the car back. I said
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
try
We
and get him
talked
on.
about Adam and we talked about Bush.
Yeah, I'd be happy.
Adam
for
Adam
both
wants to do it as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'd be happy to have everyone on, especially now that we've. Oh, well, this one's been like the worst one so far. We've not talked about anything horrible, but
Exactly.
you know, we don't do
There's
anything.
Oh
children in
shit!
need.
As
I
if it's a
hate
charity
women.
one.
No,
Yeah, women.
Oh my god.
don't get me started.
Oh
No
my
longer will
god.
I love how the thing was behind it was why does this show have listeners when we start talking about
Yeah, that was like one of the first ones as well. It keeps going up. It is weird. I always find it very strange.
I am really confused how we are getting viewed this
Yeah.
year.
What I find funny though as well is when it happens. I think it was the first charity stream, and someone was saying like, "Oh man, we'll probably get quite a bit during the day drinking stream because they got all those bits that one time." And I was like, "You don't understand. If anyone that actually like listens to this showed up live, they're not the kind of people I imagine that would want to give money to charity." I can't see in a million years any of them say, "Yeah, I'm gonna give like 80 quid to charity." There's no way.
I think I actually agree with you.
Yeah, you really like me a Baz, but it's okay because we're having a
Man,
good
it's like,
time.
how many more hours are there?
Can you hear that?
How many more what?
How many more hours are there?
We've got. Hang on, let the maths one do his one.
Not even 24. Oh, I better check as well then. We got 16 hours.
16 hours.
Oh, nice
We got-
one.
We got 16 hours of the stream left near us.
Bush Bandit, 15 bits.
Didn't we
Thank boy.
used to do day drinking on Friday as well?
Yeah, it
We
used to
did.
be a Friday
We're going back to our
activity.
roots.
Oh man.
Well, we're going back to our roots, and our
yeah, I
being
don't know
me
what
and
you
Stu.
were
I don't know what you're talking
You
about.
were.
Guys, I was there for.
Me and Baz, drink with
hours.
us. I'm going to be drinking for the next 16 hours. Drink
Yeah,
with
Baz,
us.
mate. We're all drinking.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm-
drink.
Spud
I'm actually
smashed.
I'm actually low
I-
on Smirnoff.
I'm gone.
I've already drank like most of the bottles tonight.
Spud's high on MD,
I'm
so
doing
I
good
could drink you
Christian
under the
ale,
table,
and I'm
Stu.
not drinking.
But I would like to see you try.
Spud's
You
been
probably
snorting MDMA for the past 3 hours, so he's ready to
Weird
party.
flex, but okay.
Yeah, we're flex Spud.
Ah, that's a nice drink.
Yeah. What are you mixing it with?
But me, I'm just mixing it with diet lemonade.
Oh no, I got a Fanta fruit twist, but I've lost the
Oh,
bottle.
I was drinking Fanta earlier today with it, but now I've
Yeah?
switched to lemonade.
I've been thinking of trying this Lucasade out. I'm just like grabbing bottles that are around me.
I've never tried Lucasade.
Never either. It just seems
Someone told me
wrong.
to try Monster with vodka, and I was really not sure because one
Oh,
of the
don't, I almost had
one
a
of the
heart
kids in
attack.
my one of the kids in my year as well also had like a weird thing with it. So I was like, yeah, I'm not fucking touching that
I
shit.
thought that's what the
Jaeger bomb.
Jaeger bomb was.
It's
Yeah,
not.
no, it's Red
not
Bull.
vodka. It's Red
I
Bull and
it's
thought
not
something.
they do it
vodka.
with
Red Bull and
with
Sambuca.
Monster.
Is it?
I
Oh,
don't know.
yeah.
It's Red Bull and something. I know. I've had it a
was,
lot.
but
JD.
like a kid at
not
my
JD.
school had Monster and vodka, and they like had their stomach pumped after like 2 drinks of it.
Yeah, you're meant to be
That's-
really
that's
careful
what
with it. That's why they
alcohol
only
does.
do it in shots because it's
Yeah.
on the can. It literally says don't mix with alcohol. And
So I've always ever stuck to either Fanta, lemonade, or what else do I drink? Oh, Coca-Cola.
yeah, I do a lot of
Same.
Coke. Limeade is quite good actually, surprisingly.
What
I
is
get a lot
it?
of funny looks. Limeade with anything.
Okay,
Um,
I'll have a look. At
Yeah,
that.
maybe not
What
vodka.
was
I
it?
only drink amaretto, so I say anything. I mean the one thing that I drink, but
Yeah.
I'll try it
The
with Spud.
Savannah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you tried it with the Savannah, just tell me how it
It's
tastes.
good with this Serrano.
Okay, I mean, I haven't really fully. Okay, I do like the Savannah, but not that much.
Cranberry's
It's
meant to
like-
be very good with vodka. I keep hearing. I think
Oh, that-
David
I-
likes that.
Ooh, something
What was
good
it?
with vodka.
Amaretto.
Amaretto and cranberry was really good.
That was really
Tango
good. And by the way, I
orange
did
is
not
good.
drink the rest of that.
I know. I was
that.
only messing with you.
I'm fucking like, I was super pissed off because I was like, I only drank by one thing.
Sorry, Paradox. What did you say? We keep interrupting. It's because you're on your phone.
I know.
Don't worry, I'm almost there. I'm downloading Teachers Week as we speak.
Okay.
Oh,
But-
sweet.
45 minutes left. You're
I know,
you're getting there,
what can I
buddy.
say?
Keep trucking
Better late
through.
than never. Oh
There's
my
going to be a
God.
big 2-hour special street.
Yeah, we'll just do a long one.
Ah, sweet.
Yeah, because we started late. There'd either be like one short one and a normal one. I might as well just do a long one. The charity episode. I also would have to stop and figure out what letter to do. I know which one it is actually, but yeah, it'd just be a whole lot of numbering and maths. There's a lot of maths involved with the starting of these shows, guys. I have to
Weird
basically
facts, but okay.
do some trigonometry every single time.
Oh, no,
You
laugh.
know, we've got to integrate underneath the curve, and it's just. Oh.
Wait, hang on, Spud, did you laugh then for that weird flex?
No, I
Okay.
coughed because I was drinking.
Oh,
I had a big
okay.
smile on my face. I was just in
Oh,
the middle of
no.
talking.
Fine, I'll
It was
take
pretty
that.
good.
As long as Oakley's smiling, I'm happy to
Yeah,
drink.
dude. Oh man, every time I've got a big little smirk. It's so funny.
Oh man, we need to get Oakley on webcam every time.
I was messing with saying on my phone to do it. You can do it through
Yeah.
like so long as it's on the same what you call it
User disconnected from your channel.
Wi-Fi. As long as it's on the same Wi-Fi, you can use your phone as a webcam. But my Wi-Fi is bad, really really bad.
Oh,
Like,
well,
uh,
done, mate, bad.
User
Sorry.
joined your
No, you
channel.
just drank half a bottle of vodka.
Swedish
and pounded it.
vodka. Do you reckon there's a difference between Swedish vodka and where's Smirnoff from? Where's it from?
Which message was it,
Where-
Jammy? Was it the Jam Droid one? Oh, the array.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
I'm sorry, dude. What?
Not the other
So,
one.
I'll show you if you want. I'll get like a Yazoo gif of me scrolling
You know-
across it.
Sorry, do you know what
but-
pisses me off? Is
Yeah.
that some of the icons don't work because the guy who made the font never
Oh yeah,
clearly
he didn't
made
do.
them to be.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, oh,
That
I've
is,
already
that
written
is
them down.
seriously like OCD.
Yeah. So obviously it doesn't. Most people won't know too much about programming, but I feel like it's pretty simple. Basically, I've writ a variable that stores every single message that's behind us, and I could have formatted it nice and had them like each on a different line, so it's like nice and easy to add them and edit them. But instead, it's just one line that's like thousands of characters long, and it's to edit anything you have to like scroll across it and find the message that you want. And I was just like, well, no one else is gonna see it, and I'm only gonna make like 2 spelling mistakes, so I might as well just do it.
Oh, you made? I think you made a few actually.
I noticed one. Weird flex, but okay. I noticed one.
Hey.
Okay, I'm not big fan.
It was in one of the Spud messages, and I had to add a comma.
Wait, Oakley, you drinking as well, mate?
Yeah, I'm drinking.
Sweet.
I'm drinking just every time I say anything.
Yeah,
Every
he's
time I pause.
I
That's
actually
it.
haven't been
There
this
it is.
drunk. Oh fuck! I actually
Oh.
haven't been drunk in one of these day drinking since the new format came out.
Yes, I don't really. I think one time I was going out, and so I drank, but that's about it. I usually
I'm
have
almost
a
on my
drink for
PC.
most of them. Okay.
Yeah,
fair
but the
enough.
issue was
fantastic.
like, if you remember the old format, we used to drink we used to drink shit tons.
Yeah, you used to actually by I think the last like two that we did, I didn't. The one that we did with Chelsea and the one we did with David.
Oh,
I don't think I drank for
those-
that one.
I don't think I drank that much either for those two.
'Cause just
I think
because,
I was like
uh,
low on money those weeks.
Mine was I just didn't want to go too crazy because I knew that I didn't want to like cause any problems. I didn't want.
But we
decided to go
crazy for this one.
Yeah, that sounds like I always do. I think it's like a
I'm
fun
actually
activity.
sad because I'm actually almost out of something.
Oh, you could run to the shop, dude. 24 Tesco.
I
Yeah,
can't, but my
but you can
parents
make
are
it.
asleep, and that means I have to trigger the alarm downstairs, and they'll be
dude.
like, "What the fuck are you
Oh
doing?" I'm like,
no. Not the
Oh,
alarm.
it's gone.
Just wait till the morning.
Oh no, because they say I've got them on the stream tomorrow.
Same. I can't
fucking
wait.
pissed.
But that's why I drink during these because I know I try to put myself down for literally every single thing that I can. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get drunk, and it's like a fun little. If you watch like me during the afternoon segment versus me now, it's very different.
Man.
Although,
Because this is
Weird-
my show.
weird
now.
yeah,
flex,
this is
okay.
my show. Weird Flex Book.
Oh. Very refreshing, guys. It says day drinking for me. The best show. Day drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Chelsea said she did it ages ago. Me,
There
but
you go.
By the
Yeah,
way,
guys,
Chelsea-
you drink your heart
Chelsea
away.
has been sitting here just watching and not fucking talking. I can't believe this shit.
Yeah. I was actually
can't
going to do a
believe
bunch of interactive stuff like we did last time, and then I
Oh,
said,
right,
no,
yeah.
no, I'm going to write 101 messages to go on
Yeah.
in the background while we speak.
Oh wait,
See.
did you never do the interactive thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
Paradox said he wasn't willing, and I felt
Oh
like...
yeah, he wasn't winning.
I like, obviously we could have done it anyway, but I didn't
No
want to be
money.
like, oh, we're all going
what's
to
that,
give money.
Paradox? You keep asking
What
me
Paradox?
questions. Oh, do you want?
Oh,
like you want me
yeah.
to move you in?
No, I could have given you permission
Move
to
me.
Oh yeah, I'll do it, but I'll move you in first.
User
Alright,
was
guys,
moved to
we
your
can...
channel.
Right,
Ooh.
guys, look.
Oh, I
look.
hate this.
Professionality, I
Yeah.
love it. Beautiful.
User
Mm-mm-mm.
disconnected from your channel.
Tasty, welcome to Children in Need, ladies and gents.
I agree, Jarak, because Chelsea was probably the best guest we ever had. Maybe
Hello?
David, although that's the two guests that
Hey,
we've had
Paradox.
now. So,
Yeah.
Improvement.
Arguably.
Yeah, it sounds better.
but
Good.
yeah, you sound amazing. Can you get in the app? Can we get everyone's mouth moving before the end of the
Yeah, we
stream?
could.
That'd be
Little,
crazy.
Easter egg. Paradox hasn't been here the entire time.
Yeah.
But weird flex, but okay.
Dead.
Who will Chelsea teach if we don't save the children?
Exactly.
No one.
We talk about the time you're on day drinking all the time, Chelsea. Every
Oh
episode.
no, we don't. We're not allowed to talk about the time Chelsea was on
Oh yeah, she got super salty.
because it didn't happen.
It didn't
I
happen.
don't know what you're on about. It definitely
Yeah.
happened in my
No.
memory.
She was never there.
Don't
She's
think
never
any
on again,
proof
mind
exists
you,
anyway.
or
It'd be
ever.
so funny. I wish that I was edgy enough to like find the clip and just play it, but I don't have that in me. But if I was if this was a different place, a different time, a different stream,
Not on Twitch.
yeah,
Not children in the.
yeah. If this wasn't for charity,
That is a very good question, Bush. Quite honestly.
I always do it naked. Actually,
We
I've
are,
never
actually.
been
That
clothed
is
during
what
any of
happened.
these. That's why I don't
Wait.
have a webcam. I made up that bullshit about the
Wait, what are you
Wi-Fi.
on about? I'm always naked for day drinking.
We are. That's part of the charm. Honestly,
I'm always naked for day
True.
drinking. Man,
the most natural way to drink alcohol, isn't it? Yeah.
It's,
naked?
Yeah.
Weird flex, but okay.
There's a few of the old episodes that I like considered like editing out some bits but like re-uploading. But I was like, if I can't do the
Didn't
Chelsea
we-
one, it's
didn't
not
we-
worth it.
Didn't we like say at one time that every time we went, like we said the first sentence, you would then edit in what we actually said beforehand?
What?
I can't
Wow.
remember.
What the
That,
hell?
whoa, you just blew
What
my
did you
mind there.
say?
Start that again.
What did
Okay,
you say?
sorry. I was
Every
saying,
time we
like,
talk.
you know that entire day drinking episode we were like,
Oh yeah, that one.
and then
Yeah.
you were like, okay, Stu, then say it really before, like just on the recording off stream, and then I said it, and then you're like, okay, I'll edit it all in. You just never did that.
Did I? Oh, I think
Yeah.
so.
I mean,
Probably,
that's-
if
that's
so,
probably a
I
very
still
good
have
idea.
it
You were
recorded.
gonna
honestly.
edit in every time I said the
Yeah.
nah thing.
'Cause
and
we're
you were
allowed
gonna
to
edit
say
in,
it.
sure.
I would rather let's stop hinting at it,
No,
but
sorry. But
yeah,
it
we're
was
allowed to
like-
say it
Nice, of course.
on Apple. Apple don't mind.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow,
they
I
don't.
always
I've,
knew Apple were racist.
I've seen a lot of. I listen to a lot of shows that say
Actually, I
it.
don't think Google cares either. Because,
Yeah, like
one of the
you're okay to
podcasts
say
I
it
watch
basically,
says it as well.
but
Well.
I think it's still best that we don't.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
Back
yeah.
to children.
Back
Anyway,
to children. Yeah, children can be
Yeah,
real.
I love children. Wait, are we allowed to say that?
Yes, most definitely.
Oh,
and we
okay.
love
Yeah,
people
I
donating
love
to the
children.
charity that supports them.
Yes,
Someone
Yes,
put the link in the
children
chat,
need-
please.
Yeah, can someone
Thank
do the
you.
explanation
Jeremy.
mark?
Yeah.
So I'll do it
Oh,
before they
so
get the
you doing it?
chance. Yeah.
Oh,
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 quick,
well
quick.
done, Oakley. I'm proud
See?
of you.
Yeah.
A
Yeah, if you
moderator in
guys
his own
click
right.
there and donate, we will
Yeah.
help the children out, help children in the UK who are struggling, like, I don't know, Paradox.
There's so much less effort than last
Are you a
time.
big boy
Last
yet?
time I had ads and
Not
everything.
yet, unfortunately.
Oh man, I
One
miss
day.
the ads.
Last time I had ads and I had we had games to play, little like
Yeah,
talkie
shit, we did,
games.
didn't we?
Yeah,
Now what?
Yeah,
have
but
we
we became a real podcast
yeah. We
now.
became now we just talk.
Now
Ah,
we
Like,
just
yes,
talk.
ever
politics.
since Paradox and
Yes.
Spud showed up,
Mm.
people were like, "Oh shit, we've got to actually behave."
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. What do you guys think
the
of the
ones who
midterm
give you
elections that happened?
The
I
midterm
actually haven't-
elections.
Actually, haven't
Yes.
looked anywhere.
Yes.
Oh wait, no,
Is Donald
I
Trump
lied.
still in?
Yes, yes,
Yes, of course he is.
Donald Trump's still in.
yes.
The hell,
He
guys?
didn't
Yeah.
get elected
Yeah.
out.
The mid,
I
the,
thought
you
they'd
know,
have
Paradox, your
him out
mic
by
sounds
now.
weird, by the way.
the midterms
Does
Yeah.
the midterms can
It's
affect
worse
the
than your
person,
phone.
I think, but I mean.
Yes,
so
yes.
How
I
about now?
believe
Nope.
the House swapped to to Democrats, but the
Yeah.
Senate stayed the same.
Ah,
This is-
yes. Mm.
This is just my facts from.
Oh,
Avon
yeah, there you
telling
go,
me.
the viewers.
Yes.
As soon as
Let's,
Oh.
politics comes out,
let's go through
boom,
the
gone.
politics.
See you
I'm
later.
more of an alt-right centrist leftist than myself.
Have you guys heard of
Yes.
Theresa May? Oh, boom! There goes the rest.
Is there an alt-left? Is there an
Is there an
alt-left, or is
alt-left?
it
No,
just
because
an alt-right?
everyone who's
No,
left is
There is a lot
definitely
left.
left.
Do you
No, I
know?
think there is a lot left, isn't
I've
there?
got a funny story.
You sound really bad, Paradox.
Paradox, you
You
sound
do
like
sound
shit.
pretty bad. Get
How about
back-
now?
You
No.
still sound like shit.
Let me try to restart. Hold on.
All right, maybe go into general or something and talk. See if someone can help you talk through it, rather than
yeah.
like, making us talk you through it.
Just go up to. Oh wait, Jamie's not there. Oh yeah, he's there. Go to general chat where Jamie is. See
User
if he
left
can
your
help you.
channel.
Okay.
Man.
So anyway,
Jerry,
yes,
can you
yes,
help,
the
Paradox?
left. Yes, how can we help the left take over the patriarchy? Yes. Why?
Jamie
Alright,
Tractor.
enough of the
can help him.
politics, guys, because we've
Yes.
had a really interesting
Tractor,
question come
can
in.
you go and help Paradox? Oh, he's gone.
Just forget it. Just ignore it. Just ignore
Anyway.
it.
Just ignore
You'll
it.
sort
We've had an important question.
Oh, what's
Stu,
the
Yes.
question?
Bush Bandit has said, how do dogs wear pants? On all
Do
four
dogs
legs
wear
or
pants?
just on the back two legs?
I mean, all
Yeah.
the Halloween costumes I've seen have always put them on the back two legs.
I haven't seen any Halloween
Dogs
esque
wearing pants.
dogs. I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right. Well, I can answer this in a simple 2 words.
Really?
The don't.
Yeah, go on. Oh,
Don't wear
oh,
pants. Bam.
There you go.
Science.
So,
Yep. Mystery
There's another
solved.
one.
Tick it off
There
the
was another
list.
one.
I wonder if Bush is drinking as well.
Ah,
Bush does
hope
not
so.
drink.
I fucking hope he doesn't.
Yeah, Bush doesn't drink.
Hey guys, I dropped something.
Bush doesn't drink like I don't
found
smoke, just as long as no one finds
I
out.
dropped something different. But I found my glass of vodka, so I'm fine.
Good job.
If a
Finding
dog wears
vodka.
underwear, does it have 2 or 4 leg holes? Trick question. It doesn't. Bam. Another one off the list.
See, that's
Oh,
it.
wait,
We are
guys.
man. Guys.
Guys,
Guys,
yes?
I have
what?
an idea.
Ecstasy. Let's do it.
Weird flex.
I think that one actually didn't work.
Oh shit! All right, then I won't drink.
That's a rip. Oakley drank
So
it.
anyway, what's your idea? Ecstasy, weeds, drinks.
Oakley's
I
never
was
done
just
it.
hoping someone else would respond.
Oh,
Ah, that was ASCII.
yes.
Yeah, it
I don't know
was.
what that
ASCII.
means. What was the ASCII?
What was the ASCII? None of your business.
Is ASCII a... What is ASCII?
You
No,
got to figure it out.
If you
But
ASCII, we
I
won't
would
tell
recommend.
you.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't figure it out. Maybe you never. Maybe you don't want to know.
Does it
But-
not mean...
If you find out, we'll have to kill you.
There are three.
Oh.
There are three different hidden
User joined your
messages.
channel.
Alright.
Actually,
Greetings.
Fixed it.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
wow.
did you?
Oh, it sounds
Did you
slightly
fix it?
better.
Yeah, it's not fixed, but it's
No,
slightly.
it still sounds like shit. Actually.
Honestly, mate, it's not great. Do you want to just get back on your phone?
Can you switch your phone again?
Sorry,
Phone was
sorry,
actually
dude.
better. You know, you can just leave yourself logged into the day drinking app. You can just talk through your phone and the mic. will pick
We've
it
got
up.
another trick question from the chat. What's better, morning showers or night showers?
It's
and I
not
think trick question, golden showers.
Alright, no, you win.
Yeah, tick it off the list.
How do you get a golden shower?
So-
How do you do it?
You piss on a woman, or you have
Oh
a
my
woman
God.
piss on you. I don't understand what that question was.
What?
That has a very
I-
straightforward
I
answer.
asked how you got a golden shower.
You asked
instead of
kindly,
golden-
dude.
Oh, okay.
You
User
asked
joined
very
your channel.
politely.
You asked
Hey,
real nice.
Oakley, can I have a golden shower?
No,
Hey, Paradox, welcome back.
you didn't say please.
Oh,
Sounding beautiful.
I know. I'm sounding shit.
Yeah, you said better.
Sounding better now.
Hey, Spud.
Yes, that is my name.
How's uni going for you?
Oh.
How's
that's
game
good.
design?
I'm loving it, actually. I've actually got some friends now, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's good.
I found some friends, guys.
Are any
I
of them
did.
girls yet, or are they all
He
Chinese?
talks.
Yeah, man. I've got
Hey,
loads of
hey,
friends, Oakley.
Hey,
Yeah,
Spud,
but
do you
are there
have a
any girls, or are they
A
all
whole
Chinese?
4. Yeah, I've got 2 friends who are boys and 2 friends who are girls.
Ah,
Hey,
that's
Spud,
cute.
Are you
We've
in a
got a real
relationship
nice
with a
group.
girl?
Oh, well, that is a very loose
Oh, I thought
question,
you were saying you had
know.
4 girlfriends.
I do. I mean, who's I don't. I
Yeah.
do.
2
I
boys,
say
2
that.
girls.
I did this on the entire way up and down from Scotland, and he was just like, "Still, I give up." Halfway down from Scotland.
Yeah, but like
You
I
know,
don't blame him.
2 girls or
weird
2
flex,
boys.
but okay, Stu.
Well,
Also,
Spud,
I have
do
a
you,
friend
do you
who's
have a
applying for
girlfriend,
games design
Spud?
next year at the same uni as me. Jackass.
Spud,
How do you
stop
know which
dodging
uni
the
I go
question.
to?
I told him.
What's going on?
I told
Oh
him.
right, okay.
He asked.
Well, that's sick. That's
If you want
great
any
to
more
hear.
personal information about anyone else,
It's nice.
just reach out. Just reach out. I'll
Just
let you
remember,
know.
always look for Venal if you want to find Spud.
You know what?
All right, that's a bit
My
messed
Renault's
up.
beautiful.
That's
Oh no, come on, man! There's so many Venals. Like no one's gonna find Spud.
all right.
Just look for a Renault with the number plate J.
Yeah. Just look for a
Wait,
bright.
hang on.
Joined your channel.
Oakley, just the fact I never saw your actual car. Do you actually have that
User
number
left
plate that you
the
told
channel.
us about?
Yes,
No.
Oh my
No.
god! Wow,
Yes.
why do you have such an ego boost?
because actually my mum got it,
He
but
needs it.
we should
Oh,
stop
okay.
because it's not funny because no one else. I can't tell anyone what it is.
Oh, right. No, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to triple check that.
Yeah, it's real.
Okay.
And it's funny.
Beautiful.
It's a bit of a weird flex, but
Alright, that one gets a drink.
uh,
Oh
So,
man.
if you guys imagine this: you're walking up to a door, all right? You walk up the stairs,
Alright.
and you glue your hands together for a second time in 2 weeks.
Yes.
What do you
My hands
do?
are glued together.
What do you do?
I get my mouth, I get it around the door handle, and I open the door.
Okay.
Fabulous. Of course, this is all hypothetical.
Or if there is a key, then I will get my hand. I will
Door's
then
open.
flip the key. Oh, is it open? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, then I'll just use my mouth to open the door.
Yeah,
I've
but how
done
do you
it
get the
before.
glue off?
How do I
Super
get the
glue.
glue off?
Yeah.
Fuck. That wasn't a question originally.
No, yeah, that was
I,
where it was going.
I'm gonna start
Um,
actually biting the glue off of my hand.
But hang
Oh,
on,
I
it's
just saw a
super
typo.
glue.
Yeah,
It's
super glue.
I'll just rip my hands apart and then phone the ambulance.
Really? Pussy.
Yeah, I've done it before.
Pussy.
Why don't you just phone the ambulance anyway?
Well, I mean,
Pussies.
how can you phone the ambulance when you've got two hands stuck together?
Alexa. Wait, cancel.
I don't have an
Cancel.
Alexa.
In the past 2 weeks, I've stuck my fingers together twice.
That's my bad.
Both times, instead of calling an ambulance, I've just bit the glue off.
Oh, what?
Yeah. and
Why
it's-
have you
it's-
done it twice? Hang on, what?
I was
We
so.
discussed the first time, but
All right.
what?
Well, the second time, yeah. Imagine the first time, except it's
Oh, man.
except it's happened again.
So,
I was gluing my shoes. And I was gluing my shoes again, and then I got some glue on my fingers again, and then I had to bite the glue off as it dried again.
your hands must be horrific.
No, they're all right. It's just the one finger. It's the same finger, but no, it grew back. I was pretty
Your
good.
finger grew back. I'm impressed. That's...
No, yeah, sure, dude.
Weird
Weird
flex,
flex.
okay.
Oh, fuck.
Only Oakley and possibly Spud. Durakis, I wouldn't make such a silly mistake.
Yeah, Spud's never done
twice.
it.
I'm quite intelligent.
Just me
I
twice.
think,
But one of those could be Spud. You can take one if you want.
No, you know what? I'd rather.
Well, Bush, I don't agree with your statement there about removing the age restriction.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Oh
Hello.
shit!
Oh, hello, Paradox. Can't wait for. Oh, hello.
Yeah, we
They
don't have
has more.
paradox for like these.
Okay.
fast- these-
You kind of sound okay.
Oakley ended up in a real sticky situation.
So, but the real question is like, imagine you're walking up to a door and you go to turn the handle and your hand goes through the door. What do you do?
Hang on, what?
How has this one happened?
No,
Hang
this
on,
one
your
did.
hand goes through the
Oh,
door.
right.
Yeah,
okay,
your
so
hand
that's
goes.
right, the thing.
Obviously, this one didn't happen.
Hang on, your
I'm not a
hand goes
ghost.
through the door.
Yeah, through the
instead.
door.
Your hand or
Well,
your head?
then you realise that you're a ghost and something.
Yeah, but it
messed up
stops at your
happened.
elbow.
Oh, okay.
You're probably high.
I would use my
Oh, don't
fucking
get
mouth
high.
again to open the door and not care and go to sleep.
Hey, what are you? What is it with you using your mouth to open the door? It's gonna hurt your teeth, dude.
He has a
I've
weird.
used-
It's a weird.
I've used my
expression.
mouth before to open doors. It's just my
Mm,
first
we know.
instant reaction.
Got a really weird fetish, dude. It's like that girl that bit me all the time. This is crazy. You fucking
Oh man,
weirdo.
girls that bite me. Oh yeah.
Girls that bite me.
What the
If there's
hell?
any girls out there that like biting,
This
cool.
Anyway, I have a
weird,
story.
very good thing.
Yeah, go ahead,
Please,
Paradox.
Paradox. Please do.
It's not a long one, but do you
Go
know
on,
sometimes you see some random stuff on people's like Snapchat stories?
Yeah.
It's
like
usually
you,
yours. I'm not
half
gonna
naked.
lie.
Yeah, mainly mine.
it's-
I've
hmm.
got
But,
that
like-
picture by the way.
Whoa, the cat one. Oh, I wish everyone could see that. But anyway, so I was
Oh, I would
flicking
never
through my
share that.
Snapchat stories, not mine, but my friends, and
Uh-huh.
like, you know how
Weird
some
flex,
people
but
post
okay.
a picture in like I don't know
Oh, fuck's sake.
Starbucks or McDonald's.
Yeah.
I changed to one of my friends' stories, and she was in the House of Parliament, like the actual
The House of
place.
Parliament. I love it there.
Yeah, it's
My
like it was
favourite
like the
place.
room where they make
I've
all
been
the
there
laws and
before.
all the green seats,
I've
and
been
I
there
was like,
before too.
"What the hell are you doing in there?"
I don't fucking think you have, mate.
Weird flex, but okay.
Fuck's sake!
I know it was literally like, "Why are you in the
That
House
is
of
an odd one.
Parliament?"
But
Maybe
I've
because
run
she's
out
doing
alcohol.
a
Can you stop this?
law thing.
Yeah, I think
Sounds
it's a
like a-
youth parliament.
There we go,
my
youth
bottle
parliament.
of Smirnoff is officially empty, guys.
Is she like the Welsh counterpart for Theresa May? Got the what's going on there?
I quite like Theresa May. You know?
Do you?
Yeah.
I
I
think
like her as a
she's-
person.
she's
I don't
alright.
like her
Okay, guys,
policies.
look, listen, we lost viewers.
Oh
last
yeah,
time we
guys,
talked
they've
about
just gone down
politics.
again. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Theresa May. Pff, stupid.
Donald Trump, he's in.
Donald
Wait,
Trump
hang on.
is no stupid.
Right.
Politics stupid.
Stop
Stupid.
talking about fucking
Okay,
politics.
okay, alcohol. Back to alcohol, man.
Drinks are so. All right. So I went out. I've been out a little bit. I've been trying to get my voice back. So
Wow, you've really
Um,
succeeded at that.
Yeah, I think I got whatever you had because I lost my voice a few weeks ago. About a week ago. Yeah, a week ago I lost my voice and I was like,
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
Oakley.
I did a lot of drugs. Figured can't drink, gotta get my voice back. So
Exactly.
there's only one way.
There's
to
only
fix-
one way to do
There's only
it.
one thing to turn to in this time of crisis. I actually have a friend. I have a friend, and this
A lot
friend,
of people have friends.
his birthday is coming up, and he really wants his only wish this Christmas, this birthday, is to do acid. And I was like, dude, that's a bit It's a bit
Bit
weird.
weird?
It's a bit much. Like, it's a bit of an odd birthday gift. And he's like, I really want my friends to do it with me though. And I'm like, nope, nope. That's not a good idea. You see, that's bad. That's how you get
Reflex,
addicted.
but okay.
Yeah, that's how you end out in a bit of a state. And
No.
but he's really committed to this. And I don't think I'm gonna do it. But it was just really funny. And I'm like, man, it's weird that like, you know, that's an option. You know, that's something that if someone decides to do it, they can just do it. It should be a lot harder than some guy saying, for my birthday, I want to get all the kinds of drugs. It's just a bit strange. And
It's just a bit strange.
society, fucked. That's my point, I guess.
Tell you who doesn't want drugs for Christmas though?
Who?
The children.
I mean, I don't want
children.
those.
You know what the
That's very
children
true.
want?
They want money.
They want money.
Post that.
So
Most
For
importantly,
context,
your money.
Steve just posted a shirtless picture of me on our group chat.
hell yeah,
Fantastic.
yeah.
Weird
joking.
flex,
I
but
was
okay.
Weird flex bloke account.
We'll gloss over that one.
Yeah, I was
Well,
just
why
gonna
do you
ignore it.
have that? That's a question.
We tried.
Why?
We
Because
tried
it was
to keep
fucking
going.
hilarious. When I
Why did you
found it.
And then-
screenshot a shirtless pic of
Then we-
Paradox?
Always to remind himself that he's a fucking idiot when he's drunk.
That's a very weird flex, but okay.
I'll have you know, I've only screenshotted one thing on Snapchat, and it's only because I didn't realise it sent a message. It wasn't even anything cool, it was just like...
bind that I get.
Yeah, I was just screenshotting like a message.
I think the first time I did it, she was the girl who I did it to was like, "Why did you just screenshot that?" I was like, "Oh fuck."
Mistakes were made.
I just put like, sorry, look, honestly it wasn't anything, and I sent a picture of the message that I accidentally took a picture of. She was like, oh.
No, she didn't give
whatever.
5 fucks after I told her. Like I didn't know that that screenshot would send her a message.
Look, I didn't know you'd find out, I just wanted
Oh,
to store a copy. Jeez. Get off my back, what are you, my mom? Jesus. Fuck off.
Oh man, it's been the best day drinking for a while.
Weird flex, but okay.
Whoa. Last.
Okay, no, last week was pretty hilarious.
Yeah, dude, we solved fucking...
We did. We solved
Physics.
physics last week.
Even though I wasn't
By the
there,
way-
it was fun to listen to.
I have a little bit of a follow-up on that one, which I was going to save until like the next like proper one, but I have been telling every living soul
Have you?
of solve string theory and then explaining it to them.
Yes.
And I've realised that no one else understands what it is either. So I can, yeah, I just say it to them and they're like, yeah, I guess. And I'm like, well,
It's like piri piri sauce, isn't it?
yeah.
No one knows what it is. You can just make up whatever the fuck you want. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like...
And I just keep telling people, and they're
Oh,
really
man.
interested because I say it, I'm so like excited to tell them, and they're like, "Whoa, that's crazy. How did you get to that?" I'm like, "Well, I don't know if it actually means anything."
I think you should actually tell a real physicist to see what they.
Well, that's
no,
what I
we're
keep-
waiting. We're waiting on.
That's
Brian
kind of the
Cox.
point, is that because obviously doing programming, there's a lot of people that know a lot of physics, and so far
Yeah.
none of them have shut me down. So I'm just building up the confidence to go to like a real physicist, you know.
That is great.
I've
First
done
step programmer, second step
programmers, I've done
witty.
psychologists, I've done film students, and so far everyone's
have
just
you
like,
told Dwight yet?
no, that's what I wanted to talk to him about.
Oh,
And everyone so far is like, well, that's really interesting actually. That,
I might
you know,
wake up. I might wake up at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Just to
I don't know
listen
if he'll
to
be
you.
there. It was a very loose
Oh.
confirmation.
That's true.
Yeah.
But everyone seems to believe that it's like a possible theory, but no one is able to confirm whether it's a possible theory that could possibly work.
Yeah, but they're not able to deny.
Yeah, exactly. They're
So
just
that's
like, whoa,
the-
that's really smart, dude. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it is.
Caracas, if you've actually been using it, I applaud you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Jarak. Jarak just said
Yes.
he's been using it in maths and
Spread the
physics
love.
lessons. And
Spread the love.
ask your teacher.
Well done,
That's
Drakus.
good, teacher.
I'm proud of you as always,
Good
Drakus.
flex, but okay.
Jesus Christ, man, I can't drink. anything.
I only said it because it showed up on the board.
Alright.
I think that's funny as well.
Yeah, I might go out tonight. I've got like 3 hours between
Yeah.
this and my next
exactly.
segment. But I was just like, man, I could go out.
I
We
saw
end at
on
11.
Facebook.
Oh fuck,
Oakley,
I need to
you
be up at 8
interested in an
a.m.
event that London
Gabby,
thing. And I
Yes,
was like,
that's
you
what I'm
dare.
talking about.
Be up
Yes.
at 8 a.m. tomorrow.
That's
Like,
on from. I
I'm-
could get there in like at like
Right,
11:30.
I'm pre-warning Jamie that I might not
Runs.
be up at 8 a.m. tomorrow.
Leave at like 1, half 1.
Gabby, this is a pre-warning.
It works. I'd say it works. Stu, I think you've pre-warned him enough. It's that.
Yeah,
But
come on. You're taking away
I'm-
from the
I'm-
show.
I'm triple checking that I make sure.
Don't. You gotta keep with the show.
Oh, I'm sorry, man, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to talk to the
Oh,
chat. Remember,
We can talk to the chat, but like not when they didn't say anything to us.
but not to Jamie.
Yeah. Only
Yeah,
when they're
fuck
actually
off,
talking
Jamie,
to us.
you piece
Only
of
spoke
shit.
if you're spoken to.
Yeah, that's the rule, dude. So TeamSpeak, crazy. Big fan.
They've got a new one coming out, haven't they?
A new what? TeamSpeak?
TeamSpeak.
TeamSpeak 4?
Yeah, TeamSpeak 5.
Really?
It's
No,
TeamSpeak 5.
5.
They're
What's-
skipping
They're
4.
skipping 4.
Why?
Just fuck them. I don't know.
Much like Windows 8 to 9 to 10. They're gonna.
What about it?
Actually,
skip 4.
Like, they said they were going to release it a month ago and they never did, which makes me think they're not ready.
Spud, what the fuck does that have to
Makes
do
me
with
think they're not
Windows?
ready.
Well, they skipped Windows 9, didn't they?
Yeah, but 9's not
That's what
4.
I'm saying. I mean, it's 4 times 1.136.
Oh, do you know why
Yo,
they-
9 minus 4
Do
is
you know why
5.
they skipped Windows 9 though, right?
What?
No.
Because like they actually did have a version of Windows that was called Windows 9, but it was just so shit that they skipped over it.
Yeah,
They
but
cancelled the entire project.
let's instead pretend that it's a conspiracy and 9 minus 4 is 5 for TeamSpeak 5. So we've got it. That's why it's TeamSpeak 5. Because, yeah. Problem? Tick it off the list. We call us problem solvers now.
I keep seeing Jamie just type weird flex, but okay.
Yeah, I like it because I always miss whenever he types it, so I have no idea what it was to, but I know that it was funny.
I just took a drink for it because
yeah, because it
Jamie.
was obviously funny. Ah,
Oh man, this has been amazing. I love.
well,
children
we've got
need-
20,
Dude,
we've got 15
don't
minutes.
let it be
Yeah?
over yet. We've got
Nah,
15
nah, it's
minutes.
Don't
Yeah,
start wrapping
no,
up. We got
Yeah.
games to
You're
play
right,
still.
you're right.
We're gonna play.
Oh, what game are we playing?
Shit. Okay. I got an idea. I'm looking for.
If you just googled
Wait.
Games
20
to
fun
play
and
while
free
drunk.
party games that
I
your whole
hope
family
no.
will
I
love.
hope he typed games to play while drunk.
No. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No. So. Give me riff something out a minute.
Dude,
Yes. Oh,
what's your
yes,
favourite
bud.
musical?
I actually really love Phantom of the Opera.
What? Who
That's not
ever
bad.
said that?
That's a
I
stupid
don't
choice.
agree with him. What's your favourite one?
Mine.
Don't say Phantom of the Opera.
My favorite music.
Hang on, Spud.
Be more chill.
What's your problem with Phantom of the
That
Opera?
is a good one.
There's
I'm
so many
into-
good ones out there.
A musical called Everybody's Talking About Jamie at the moment. It's really interesting,
Everybody's
actually.
talking about. Are they actually talking about Jamie?
Yeah, it's about
Oh, I love
it was
Jamie.
based on a true
Jamie's
story. You might
amazing.
have heard of
I would
it.
make out
but-
with Jamie.
It's about a boy who wore a dress to his prom, and he wouldn't be
okay.
allowed in. But there was a whole
Right.
like thing.
Oh wait, hang on. Is it like
Why
that
wouldn't he be
movie that I
allowed in?
watched where that boy wore dresses to school and he got bullied for it?
No, I
that's-
did. It was one
that's-
BBC Three made it. But
Oh,
they made
that
it
was
into
it.
a musical.
Yeah. That was it.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's the same thing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they made a
Um,
musical, and I really, really, really want to see it.
But Spud,
Everybody's
I,
talking about Jamie.
sorry, pal. I like you, but Spud, I want to know why you don't like Phantom of the Opera.
It's just this. It's not that it's bad. It's just that there's just so many
Hang
other
on, were
better
you,
ones.
were you shocked that I liked it? Is that
No,
the
I was
issue
just
then?
shocked that you chose it as your favourite.
I like
Because-
Phantom of the Opera
Why?
because it's better than
No,
most
it's
other
not.
stuff.
High School
Okay.
Musical.
Glee.
Hannah Montana.
No,
Glee.
High School Musical is a piece of shit.
Get out.
I got
Glee.
fucking bored halfway through that movie.
How could you? Quite honestly, with all of the
I mean, the
song
last
and
time-
dance.
The
that
last
occur.
time I watched it was like when I was 14. I just didn't like it, and maybe because my
Exactly.
girlfriend didn't like it, so I just didn't watch it.
Yeah, whatever.
My girlfriend was just like, "I don't like this, Stu. Why you put this on?" I was like, "Okay, fine. What do you want to watch?"
I mean, alright.
And she wanted to watch Monsters Inc. instead. So I was
And she
like, "Yeah,
wanted to-
sure." And we didn't watch Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. isn't a A musical?
No, but she said to me she wanted to watch a musical, so I put I put originally I put High
Phantom
School...
of the Opera on
No,
at
no,
age 14.
originally I put High School Musical on, and she didn't like it.
Right.
So then I asked her what she wanted to watch instead, and then she went Monsters Inc. I wasn't going to complain, you know, because
What?
she just wanted, because we didn't watch Monsters Inc. We just made out for half of it.
Oh, at age 14. Wow, there you go. Children in need, ladies and gentlemen. She was, in fact, a child in need, but he didn't get the help he deserved, so this is what your money does to help. People like Stu.
I know what you're on about. I'm
Who are sat
I'm
here on a
amazing.
Friday at 10 to 11, drinking on
Drunk
their own.
As
All right, I got a game. It's only a one-round
Weird
game because
flex, but
I
okay.
had a very small amount of prep.
Well,
But one of these, this is going to be a very shit game. One of these is a story. You know, the rest are great. One of these is a story that I've just found when googling drunk stories, and one of these is something that I did in the past 3 years while drunk. And I want you to know which one. Guess which one is something that I just pulled off of a random website, and which one is one that I'm recalling from memory. So,
Okay.
one is on the way home. We went down into a canal and fished out a bike and started riding it around the campus. And two is that I went home with a girl, but she fell asleep, and I had to sleep on the floor because I couldn't lock the door from the outside. Which of these is something that actually happened, and which of these is one that I've just found on Drunk Stories?
I think the one where you had to sleep on the floor, real.
Okay,
Because you're a gentleman, I don't think you would have been like.
that's cute. I'm actually
That's
part of a
cute.
team called the Young Gentlemen, but you know, keep going.
Well,
I agree, but for a different reason.
What's your reason, Spud?
You know, because of course she was drunk, and
Actually, I think it was in Woke-tember, and you just had to be woke.
I think it was. I agree. Was it?
Paradox.
I think it was last month.
God knows.
Dare to be different?
Please be different. Is what
Yeah,
it's trying
come
to say.
on. Fucking man up and do it.
And everyone in the chat, if you'd like to take a guess as well,
Be the outcome.
was I afraid that I couldn't lock a door from the outside, or did I ride a bike around that we fished out of a canal? Well,
I think you
many
rode the
people.
bike.
Well, we'll wait for chat to catch up. Jamie gave me his guess.
I like how Jerry just didn't want to influence people.
I was hoping there were people around, but
Can you send
Maybe
in
not.
TeamSpeak what Jerry
I'll
got
wait.
outside?
Oh, go on. He's going to
I
say
know.
it.
I'll just tell you. Yeah.
Okay,
Right,
well,
Drakus is
well,
going
he
Drakus says
actually-
bite. He dared to be different.
He didn't want to put it in chat, so he didn't influence people. Were you
Well,
going to tell us?
Paradox
on
was
stream?
also different.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah.
Ooh.
I
Okay,
mean,
well,
now
I'll
we're
just
equal,
answer.
really.
Jamie also went for the second. He went for the sleeping on the floor because I was afraid I couldn't get out
Okay.
and lock the door. And the answer is I did both of those. So we were on our way back home. There was this bike. We kept joking about it every time we go. We're like, one of these days we're gonna fish that bike out. And one day we did. We were drunk enough to do it. And then the other one, it was the same. Like I said, I got in. And I was. She fell asleep. She was throwing up, and she fell asleep. And I was like, shit, I can't unlock this door. Well, I can unlock this door, but I can't lock it again. And it was like on the ground floor, and it was like the front door basically. And I was like, I can't
So
leave
you
this
didn't-
house.
You didn't. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
they're getting robbed. They wouldn't get robbed, but like, what if they did? I would be all on
What
me.
if some guy walked in and saw?
Yeah,
you
anything that, and then so,
unconscious?
but I was
Yeah,
like, well,
yeah,
I can't
get it,
just
get it.
get in bed with. That's even worse. So I just went into the living room, and I was like, well, I think I slept on the couch. I think the floor was a bit extreme, but I don't remember. I think it was floor. I think I remember sleeping on the floor. So I
But
remember
still,
having a bad
okay,
back.
and that was
But yeah.
that's quite good for you.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you. Well done. Unlike
Uncomfortable.
Spud.
Yeah, both happened.
Whoa.
Trick question.
Dude, how dare you?
I don't know. I'm sorry, I should have done that.
That was mean.
Yeah, I agree.
Ranger is still on about the Phantom of the Opera.
So
a few
anyway,
minutes
the
down
thing with the
line.
Phantom of the Opera is doesn't make any sense. Why would there be a phantom at the opera?
That's a very good question.
Who dies at the
Okay.
opera?
Ranger, that was the one I actually watched, by the way, was the 25th anniversary one, because that's what the one I saw.
Oh, that doesn't
so-
count.
That doesn't count. That's
Oh,
like
wow,
that one
really?
that doesn't count. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we only count the original. That's like if we said
Wow,
High School
I
Musical
did
2 or
not know
3,
that.
or Glee
Yeah.
Season 2 through 6.
Well, I'm
or...
sorry, but as a child, that was the one I saw.
Yeah, but
Or
that's
that weird new album for the Greatest
And
Showman.
that was
that's
the
not
one-
actually
Funny
The Greatest
enough,
Showman.
Something
That was the
about
one I
the
shut-
Phantom
shut-
of the Opera. I know the woman who played Christine, is it? On the
the
West End.
main woman.
Yeah, the main woman, basically. And I think she was the one who did it in the Royal Albert Hall.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Christine Day.
She's my drama teacher.
Yeah.
Oh, no way, you told me that the other week.
Yeah, no,
That's
funny enough,
that's a
I have
weird
two
thing to
drama
say. Weird
teachers.
flex, but okay.
one of them
It
was
is.
Elphaba on the Wicked West End, and the other was Christine in Phantom of the Opera on the West End. So
Whoa.
basically, I have very good drama teachers.
Whoa.
Why are you so shit? No,
What is it called?
Whoa.
The West End?
no,
It was on the West
Paradox.
End of London.
Okay,
Yeah.
It used to be.
Aston.
I think
The
it
posh-
was
the
the one
posh
that
end.
sang in the Royal Albert Hall.
But why is it in the West End?
It's either
Oh,
this-
oh,
I'm sure she sang in some
Oh.
anniversary one.
oh,
It's
oh.
definitely not Sierra.
Me,
Rangers,
me.
Rangers calling bullshit on you, Paradox.
No. Hold on. I'm gonna put
Oh.
it into the.
Pick me.
Yes, Oakley.
I
I
can't say it
know.
out loud.
Pick me.
What Oakley?
I know
Oakley,
someone
go
that
for
played
it.
at the Royal Albert Hall. They did violin.
Wow.
That's it.
That is
He's
definitely
actually
I'm
also
proud
on
of you.
Thanks,
Spotify.
man. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Pick me.
Pick me. I don't know what to say.
My God.
Weird flex, but okay. The violin thing. Sorry, I should have said that.
Oh
afterwards.
wow. To your own thing then. That is beautiful.
What a guy! You
Yeah.
can't.
It
I'm
was a
not
weird
drinking to
flex.
That one. That was.
Yeah,
your
that's
own
like a-
flex.
that's
I'm
a
not
finish
drinking
your drink.
to that.
You can't flex yourself.
Weird
Yeah, I'm
flex.
not drinking
wow.
to that. I'm not
Yeah.
drinking to
Well,
your own
me
flex.
saying weird flex, but okay, was a weird flex.
But okay.
Yeah. It's,
No, I ain't drinking. Sorry. That doesn't count.
it was like a
count.
reverse flex.
What?
Actually,
Oh, we've
like
got-
the word flex is like escaped
We've
from
got
my.
5 minutes
from my
left,
mind.
guys. What do you want to
We've
talk
got
about?
5
Well,
minutes
dude, we got up to 25 minutes. Sean gave me
Well,
his
in
lesson.
that case,
well.
I need to go to the.
All right, go.
Go
Go.
quick. We'll carry on in your
Yeah.
stead. I've not seen enough donations, guys.
I'm not seeing enough
to
people
children
use
in
the
need.
word stead like you do. Very confident.
I'm not gonna lie, it was a weird flex, but
Yeah,
okay.
weird flex. Well, you can't say about yourself. It's a bit of a weird flex. But okay.
This is such a dead meme, but I love it.
Yeah, it's already. I knew it was going to go at some point, and it was as soon as there was no one around to tell me to stop.
It's as soon as we started encouraging you.
The second that
Brenda
there's
says
the
his
slightest.
favourite musical is the Book of Mormon. I've not heard of it.
I've read
you
it.
know? Have you? Have you actually? You've
Yeah, I read the Book of Mormon. I've read lots of books. I read Mortal something. Oh
What?
shit, Mortal.
Combat?
Mortal Kombat.
No, it's like Mortal Rings. It's about like vampires and stuff. It's some
Mortal
book.
Rings. Dun, dun, dun.
Immortal book.
Mortal
book.
book. The Mortal...
Book
Instruments.
with Mortal Instruments. Yes.
Just type in the Mortal into Google and it
Fuck off,
literally
dude.
comes up.
I'll kill you. No. Yeah, I read those when I was young, and then I've read. I don't want to make any up. I try not to lie. I read the
Harry
Hunger
Potter.
Games books. I read the early Harry Potters. I read
Yeah.
a lot of Doctor Who books.
What? There have
Uh,
been Doctor Who books?
yeah, I read loads, dude. I'm an
Paradox,
avid
have you
reader.
read the Doctor Who books?
I've read one or two.
I'm back, by the way, and I've read a
Welcome
few.
back.
Yeah. Have you ever read the Mortal Instruments?
Um, which one was that one about?
They're about vampires and shit.
I don't think I have, no.
It's a pretty niche book.
Ugh, it is. If you type the Mortal into Google, whew, it doesn't come up for days. It is quite the.
But yeah, anyway, the Mortal Instruments. It's about.
What's it
Oh,
about?
what is it about? I don't.
Is
I
it
read
actually about musical instruments?
No,
I'm
honestly,
not-
it's about vampires and shit.
Is it about that village?
No,
where-
it's
Oh, no,
about
it's not.
vampires and shit.
There's
Yeah, yeah,
vampires
but
in a village.
There's a
No.
village. There's one where there's a village and there's vampires that are attacking the village and taking the men.
No, I think there's
Oh,
like
I see.
a
Oh,
vampire
it's
that
those
loves
City of Bones ones and stuff.
Yes.
I saw them, but never read them.
Yes.
I sort of, yeah.
There's like a vampire or something, and she loves like a muggle bitch or something.
A muggle bitch.
Yeah, something
you
like that. I
go.
think she's a
That's-
lesbian.
It's actually
Um,
set in the Harry Potter universe.
No,
That's
it's
a
just
little
they
known
use
fact
the
there.
same words because of Harry
Mm.
Potter's canon.
That's
like,
copyrighted.
Yeah,
That one.
something like that.
Oh, I miss Harry Potter. There's a new one coming out, technically.
Yeah.
12th November.
You ever
I
read
believe.
Daredevil?
I haven't.
Daredevil. What, as in
Yeah.
the superhero?
Yeah, it was on Netflix. I read it. I read all 3 seasons.
What?
Um,
Oh yeah, I read it.
yeah, I read Venom a couple of months ago.
Mm.
Wait, what the
I've been
guy?
reading the new Doctor Who books.
I see a correlation
I'm
happening.
really good, the new one.
What are your thoughts on the new Doctor Who books? I think they're pretty shit.
I think they're amazing, dude. Girl power.
Oh, really?
That racist white guy in episode 3 didn't associate with him at all. Didn't
Ah,
identify
sure.
with the character, and I think that he was a piece of shit. I'm glad that he lost.
Oh.
No, it was kind of cool that they had like a guy that was. It was kind of a believable villain. Like it was a guy in the future that believed that if people were racist, the world would be perfect. And obviously that's not true, but it is
Yeah,
like
but-
something that is true that someone would believe that.
Everyone was pissed off because it wasn't an alien.
And actually,
He's just
he's my
some
favourite
guy.
villain so far, no joke. And there was also the guy that was going to be Trump, that guy from last week or the week before or something. He was pretty cool. Yeah.
It was gonna be Trump. I don't
Yeah,
understand.
Like
what's
he
going
literally he owns a bunch of hotels just like Trump did. He's basically Trump 2.0, but he's like 4 years in the future, and he's like, in 2020 I'm gonna run, I'm gonna replace Donald Trump, but I'm gonna be better. And he's basically Trump, but like worse. Is like the
Oh.
idea they were going for.
on. So like Hitler.
Yeah, well, no, like worse.
That
You know what I
comes.
mean. Worse in terms of what like the radical left thinks is worse. I don't want to. We said we're not getting into politics. We're gonna lose all the viewers.
We have gone down 4.
Yeah, but it's okay.
True,
'cause all
and
the
it's
real
11.
people stayed. Anyway,
Seven,
yeah, it is
11.
11. So thanks for yes. It
We-
was
Thanks for
good.
hanging out with us, guys.
We've
Yeah.
been day drinking. you know?
Please, guys, give us
In
the
the night.
money. And
Give
by
us the
give us the
money.
money, I mean
Give
give
it
it to
to
the
the
poor
children.
kids.
It's
One
usually not this
pound
bad, by
equals
the way,
one prayer.
guys.
It is always this bad because it's
Yeah.
always this good.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for watching. Please donate there. I'll just put it in chat. It helps out the kids. It doesn't help out us. Actually, it helps out us because we'll feel better about ourselves.
Yeah,
True.
I really
Yeah,
need
okay.
that, by the way. If someone can make me feel good about myself for once, that'd
You
be
need an ego
fantastic.
boost.
I do. You know, it's
As if
th-
you didn't have enough already.
this is what lets me be a piece of shit for the rest of the year. So I
Yeah.
really need it.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
Goodbye,
See you
everyone.
later. Bye.
All right, Traxxas not listening to us, so we need to.